How's everybody doing? We're ready to start a brand new 100% completion journey, and this time, for really no one's surprise, we're going to be playing through Sonic Unleashed. I say no one's surprised because I've played this now a couple times this year on the streams, whether it be because of just showing off new stuff with the Unleashed recomp, and then just the April Fool's special we did, playing through the whole game. So yeah, I've kind of played this a lot, but we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. You may be asking, what version of Sonic Unleashed are you playing? Because we have ourselves the good old HD version here with the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. Then you got yourself the Wii version and the PS2 version. Completely different versions, both of these not even close to being the same game by the end of the day, even though they're named the same thing. Well, we're starting off tonight with the HD version, but we are actually going to be playing the Wii version throughout this 100% journey. Yeah, that's right. You get two for the price of one. We're going to be actually going through both of these games, but this one, on the other hand, the Wii one, not yet. Come back Thursday for that one. For now, though, we're going to start off tonight playing through technically this version of the game, even though I will be playing the PC port because it's just the easiest version nowadays to honestly play Sonic Unleashed, and it is based off the 360, which is already considered the best version anyways. So that's what we'll be doing. This journey is going to be complicated because I've never 100%ed Sonic Unleashed before. I've gotten close where I've gotten a good chunk of all the medals and done like all the main stages of the game, but I have not done anything else like with the side quests and DLC stuff, so this is going to be a brand new experience for me. And I do have stuff on standby to make this easier, like if I can go into the actual widescreen feed here. I have a guide slash walkthrough up, which this one on GameFAQs is actually really helpful for my sake specifically, because it breaks down every single stage here individually. And if I go into one of them, say Windmill Isle Act 2 for day, it tells me here on the recap, you got all the medals, all of the collectibles here. So you got an art book, videotape, records, and it tells you what the record is. And all this is really helpful for keeping track of all the stuff we need to get, because there's a lot of stuff we need to get in this game. It even breaks down the ranking requirements for the stages. Again, gonna be really helpful for my sake. So just my own personal note, I'll be keeping this on a separate screen. So I'm just gonna move that back, and now let's go over this one, because since I am playing on PC, of course I gotta use mods. Nothing game breaking or altering, anything like that, but these mods, if I want to go ahead and just zoom in here real quick, just make this easier. We just got some stuff that clean up the graphics a bit, so faithful HD characters, even if I open the menu here. Actually, I'm gonna zoom out a piece here, because it's a little much. This is, oh god, yep, it's gonna be doing that thing, fun. This is just going to be a way of us cleaning up the models a bit, so just making them a little more HD-ish, because the game originally was, I believe, 700p on Xbox and PlayStation. It's like a weird oddball resolution, but the character models do look a little jagged by today's standards. People went back into the game and cleaned up the models, so we'll just be using that for the series. Might change up models later on, like during some cleanup stuff, play around some custom things, but for now I want to play through the story as faithful as originally, but a little bit cleaner. Unleashed HD is kind of in the same boat. This is just a thing here, once again. Oh my god, please stop doing that. This is just a version of a hot element cleanup, makes the game a little bit cleaner, and at least, I don't know if it's placebo or not, but adds the DLC lighting into the main stages, because DLC stages actually have better graphics. This was during an era where we actually did this for DLC instead of patching the game. So this is just another thing, once again, cleans things up. Optional improvements, I just mainly have this on for very small things, like, oh my god, please stop. Side tangent, I hate the zoom in function on Windows, but it's the only way you guys can see anything I'm talking about. Everything is, oh my god, please stop. Everything. I don't even want to point. Restore Final Continent's the only thing that's on right now in terms of all the main stuff. This can also adjust experience levels, medal requirements, stuff like that. We have all those things off. It even affects draw distance. In my testing, having it up to any more than the default causes the game's frame rate to start to tank, and it's more of an engine problem. So I'm just gonna leave off draw distance, but I'm gonna apologize here for a second. Because I need to scroll down. Alright, we're coming back. I do have the depth of field stuff increased, which is mainly just gonna be a thing for the hub worlds, you'll see, but I just want to point that out. This mouse cursor is gonna be the end of me, I swear. Then everything else, higher object render distance. I'm not even going to click the cog for that one because that's going to break more things. That just mainly means for one specific cutscene, it's the same thing as an optional improvements. I have all the draw distance on default. Some of the cutscenes, though, I decided we'll just bump it up because I haven't seen a frame rate issue there. So just more draw distance. High resolution textures gives things a little bit of a cleaner look. HD stars, kind of in the name. Stars look cleaner, now in HD. PlayStation 3 FMVs, because the 360 version here, this version and the PS3 have the same exact FMV cutscene like resolution, unlike Sonic Generations where they just nerfed it for some reason. It was 480 to 720. It was just weird. The cutscenes in this game are 720p if I'm not mistaken, no matter what version you're playing. But in this one, they had to compress them more, just to fit it on a DVD. PS3 version has better looking compression, so that's why I'm mainly using PS3 FMVs. And HD Lab thumbnails, just again, cleaning up the thumbnails a bit. So all the things I'm using, just to quickly summarize, we're literally playing the vanilla experience, just sharper and with higher resolution. That is what this is. Nothing else is crazy here. It's just mainly to give us a little bit of a better experience. And also, just for the sake of codes, everything here is just off, outside of very specific fixes I need, but the things like, hey, you want to press the A button to do a homing attack, I have that off. So that is another thing to keep in mind. Again, I'm just going to do a quick zoom, hopefully it doesn't break. It's just, I'm using an official title for my own capture's sake. We can turn on and off the HUD if we just want to make things look pretty. I just kept that on. Eggman Land has a glitch transition, so this just restores what it's supposed to be. And disable D-pad movement, because doing any menuing kind of breaks things with the D-pad also being your movement, so just disable that. That's it. Everything else is off. I might later turn on boot directly to title just to speed things up, but for the first session we'll keep that off. And that is everything we're using, so that was a lot to go over. But let's just jump into the game itself, as there's even more to go over for what we're doing.
Sega.
That was interesting. I had double audio there for a second because in my experience it wouldn't capture the game audio, so I had to add in a second capture, and now it works. Okay, well you just got a really loud sec, I apologize. Alright, so I'm just gonna let this sit in the title for a minute so we can actually get the intro video that plays when you're, I think it's like about a minute waiting around the title screen, nothing too bad. So during this waiting time, I want to mention one big thing about Sonic Unleashed, and that is the experience system. So both the daytime stages and the nighttime stages, we have technically two different kind of characters, to play as. And they both have their own experience bars that we can level up attributes like your speed, strength, stuff like that. For the story run-through of the game, we are not going to be leveling up Sonic at all. He's going to have base speed, base boosts, base strength, no combos. Like, this is going to be the most bare-bones Sonic to get us from start to finish. I am also considering going through the extra stages in the game's main areas, like with Act 2s and 3s and such. DLC, on the other hand, because we are playing the DLC, this is a 100% playthrough after all. I'm not going to be doing the level 1 stuff there. Reason being is I've actually tried this in testing to see if this is possible, and certain stages, no, it's really not, unless you want to bang your head against a wall for 30 minutes. That's not even an exaggeration. The DLC was not properly designed for level 1 stats. You actually need to have close to a max stat of everything to do anything in DLC. It's really, really difficult, so we're not going to be doing level 1 stuff there. So it's really just a story mode run. I wanted to do level 1 because I played this game a lot these past few months, especially because of the PC unofficial version here. So this is me trying to see if I can play the game in a different way, while at the same time making it more entertaining for you at home to watch, because I do think a level 1 run, it's gonna be interesting. Mainly for the night stages, because Werehog really depends on getting level strength and combat mainly. It really is important to level up those stats. But we're not doing that, so it's gonna make things really interesting. And I'm really wondering how it's gonna go. But again, we'll have to see. The beginning of the game shouldn't be that bad, but it's the later half that'll be a problem. Our first run through stages, I'm mainly gonna be focusing on collectibles, so how long we're in the stages really doesn't change, honestly, if I'm doing level 1. It's just gonna be a little bit more tedious, that's all. But again, we'll have to see. I'm still in awe, though, that we do have an unofficial PC version. Like, if you wanted to play this game the best way possible, you were playing the 360 version, because even on original hardware, this was the better way of playing it compared to the PlayStation. It's not that the PS3 version was bad, it's just it had a lot more slowdown, longer loading screens, and for the most part, oh, this one's kind of weird to describe because it's a little more subjective, but I think this game does feel a little bit better on the Xbox controller than the PlayStation controller. At least just in my experience. I've had better experience playing the game on an Xbox controller because of just how fast-paced the game is. It's just something about the PS3 joystick to me. My finger always slips off of it, but not on an Xbox controller. So that's just subjective. But at least when it comes to the frame rate and the loading times, you're better off on the 360 version. But nowadays, you play this on Xbox Series, S or X, it runs perfectly. But now you have an unofficial PC version, so okay, bye. Don't need an Xbox anymore, we just play it on PC, and that's what I'm doing. And before we go any further, one other thing to mention is my settings, because that's a whole other can of worms. I do have the game itself cranked up to 200% scale resolution, so we're actually playing in 4K. I might nerf this later, but for now, we're leaving, on 4K, so we can have even more crisp and clear visuals. In my experience, this game runs beautifully at 4K, so don't really have to worry about it stressing up the stream. We're capping the frame rate, because in my experience, going anything higher than 60 does actually break certain mechanics of the game, so that's a problem. So I'm going to cap it at 60. This is the max the game can run on a console anyway, so we might as well have it capped. Everything else, I just crank the settings up to max, because again, this game is very easy to run, and the hardware I have, it can run at max settings no problem at 4K. So that's what we're doing. We have the battle theme off, because we're going to be hearing this enough anyways. Even with it off, we will still be hearing the theme during missions. So we can't escape. So I'll have it off for when we're doing the main run-throughs of levels. It just makes the most sense. Plus, if I am playing the Wii version as a separate 100% Journey series, I will be hearing the battle music in this every time I fight enemies. So I think for the sake of the PC run, we'll have it off. Other than that, everything else is basic settings, so. Without any further ado, let's jump in the game. And yes, I have DLC installed. I might have to jump on the stage to get rid of this message, because this pops up every time. AK Sword, how you doing? It's like the third time, I think, this year alone on streams I've watched this cutscene. I'm gonna let it play out, just like any other time we do one of these playthroughs, but if you've been around the past few months, you've probably seen this a couple times. It's still one of the best intros to any Sonic game, hands down. Like, this is beautiful animation. It's so clean. I gotta pull up my notes really quick, because I actually have some information about this intro cutscene now that I didn't know about when we were originally looking at the recomp back in March. Okay, here we go. So, this cutscene here, this was made by a studio at the time called Segs VE Animation Studio. I believe that's how you say their name. They're now known as Marza Animation Planet. And they've done a lot of cutscenes like this over the years for more than just Sonic in general. This animation studio is just top-notch quality. They make some of the best work in the industry. It's amazing, and it still holds up to this day. Even if you are, once again, to go back to talk about the Wii version really quick, even if you're playing this version of the game, this cutscene still looks fantastic, even with all the compression. Looks a little bit worse on the PS2, because it's even more compressed there, and for whatever reason, PS2 version of the SD version of Sonic Unleashed did not support widescreen. I don't know why. So this cutscene was letterbox in a 4:3 aspect. It was very small. And it looks more compressed. But even then, it still looks good on PS2. Not as good as the Wii. And definitely not as good as the HD versions. But, you know, it's a fun fact. Making Unleashed shorts for a month. Yeah, see, I know that energy. Just because with the PC version releasing in March, this has just been on, like, the top of everyone's playlists, I would say, these past few months in general. I've been playing a lot of it since March. And I've seen a lot of content creators still making content on it to this day. Honestly, this version was why I wanted to do my 100% run now. I was going to wait until I got myself an Xbox Series system in general, probably the X. But when this version came out, it solidified I can do the series whenever. I did not want to play Sonic Unleashed on the original hardware with the frames dropping as low as 10. It's kind of a bad viewer experience, and when you have better versions available, I'd rather use those. And then this version shadow dropped, and it's like, okay, here we are. Guess we'll play on PC now. Oh, I didn't know that. In the trailer, the Sega made people remaster. You can see the in-game idle in the start menu. Because I'm using the PS3 cutscene stuff, I don't notice those details. Unfortunately, I actually like the recomps version of it being upscaled more on the PS3 FMV. But I can't get rid of just that one file because I don't know what's exactly called, so I don't want to mess with the mod. So I just think we'll just use the PS3 one, which is a little more washed out in colors, but it's fine. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Someone actually did get the recomp working on the series system, which, from what I've seen, it runs just as good, if not better, than the native backwards compatibility version of Sonic Unleashed, which is cool. But again, it looks better because you're running the game at a higher resolution. It just looks really good. So even if you're playing on the Xbox Series systems, you can still play the recomp version, which is better. I don't know if mods work, but at least the base game does. Hey Matt, how you doing? And hey Dust Traveler, how you doing as well? Oh, Hedgehog Manager is working on the series for the developer? Okay, cool. So just in general, better version of it to play on Xbox Series if you got that to work in developer. Because that's one of my favorite things about this having a PC port now is the mod support. I've already played a lot of cool custom levels in this game, and it's just great.
It's just as the Gaia manuscripts foretold. The entity that was sealed within the planet has awakened. Now I just need to harness its power. Eggman Land will finally come to be. You've really gone and done it this time, Eggman.
Hey Jay, how you doing? This is a blind playthrough. That's actually a good point to bring up. So that's gonna be a yes and no. This version we're playing right now is the HD version via the PC port. So this version I've played to death. This is not a blind playthrough. When we get to the Wii one on Thursday, this will actually be a semi-blind one. I've not fully beaten this version. I've downloaded 100% save and played around some of the levels, but that is it. So this version later on, yes. Just not the one we're playing tonight. Yeah, some of the Unleashed levels are available. I've played, I think it was only 2 night ones. So it was Apotos Night, excuse me, and then Dragon Road Night. Those are the only 2 I've played so far, and they were really good conversions. Every day I watch this cutscene, I keep on thinking to myself, one, how you not dead? But to be fair, that's almost in every Sonic game when he falls in space. Same question. Matter one, how lucky were you, Sonic?
What the heck is going on?
All 7 Chaos Emeralds happen to fall in the same spot. We'll learn later in the plot, you need all 7. You really got lucky they didn't just scatter across the planet. And then also this specific creature.
Okay.
Meeting this friend at this point was also the most lucky thing, too. Like everything was meant to happen or something.
Pull yourself together.
Huh?
Come on, huh? Oh, hopefully, Matt, you'll have a better time. Especially when we get to play ourselves some more Unleashed. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting playthrough as I'm going to be going through this very bare bones. I'm more wondering how that's going to be for the later half. The beginning game is not that hard when you're at level 1, but once you get in the stages like Shamar Knight, no, you need strength. You need combat, and I'm going to have none of it.
What's your name, anyway?
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. And you are?
Huh? What is my name?
Yeah, I can't watch without the Miku mod. Yo, same. It's weird every time I go back to this game to play vanilla just for presentation's sake. Because I really like the Miku conversion. It's so good. If you have not played this game on PC with the Miku mod, you are doing yourself a disservice. It is so good.
Did I fall on him?
Oh man, what am I gonna do? What can I do? Where do I go from here?
Yeah, only max combat don't need strength. You really don't in some situations. It just takes longer to kill enemies.
Get your memory back.
For me not going with any combat, it's really going to limit a lot of my movement options. Because the combat I always use for moving fast or getting extra verticality in air or for horizontal distance with a jump. I won't have any of those combat moves. That's going to make platforming a lot harder. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Matt. This is probably your favorite 3D Sonic. Because between Sonic 3 Knuckles or Mania, one of those being your favorite 2D, this is definitely just in the 3D realm. It's one of mine, I would say that. I love Unleashed, it's so good.
Here we go!
Alright, so let's start off with our first real challenge here. Can we S-rank the first stage? Let's find out. Those ring counts are kind of low. I don't know. I think I may have enough by the end. We'll see. I can S-rank this in my first go, but it's going to be a little tight. Chip, not now. Foreshadowing, he's Chip. Which is actually a cool detail if you come back to the stage. The character doesn't have a name right now, but when you come back to play Windmill Isle Act 1 later, they give the character a name in the box. Nice attention to detail. This should be enough. Yep, let's go. So there, we finally got ourselves an S. Yeah, it's a miracle. Every time I play the stage, I never get an S. You have to basically get every single ring in the beginning. You can't miss any of those rings in those lines. If you miss a single one, you're pretty much guaranteed an A rank. So these stats here, get used to seeing them at 1 for a while. Once we beat every main stage and get to the credits, that is when we're putting things into our experience. For now, that's going to stay at level 1 for who knows how long.
What do you figure that was all about? The hair and those arms and look at the Chaos Emeralds.
Is it me or is Sonic's head not fully attached to his body on that model? I thought I saw a gap in his neck.
This is the real me.
It might just be the perspective.
Cool, huh? Huh? Where'd you go?
Looks good.
Yes, there is also a speed bonus. A lot of people don't understand the SPD thing when they go through checkpoints.
The pride of the city.
The SPD, otherwise known as speed per distance, that adds up over time for your final score. Even boosting into the goal ring also counts as speed. So in some cases, you might actually want to, in certain sections that just make you go to the goal ring without boosting, try to go past it and then boost in the goal ring to finish the stage. That can give you a couple extra points, which could make a difference between A and S.
Guaranteed.
It's a big deal.
Love it, you get your money back.
Hey! Oh, I
Hey, Rock, how you doing? Do I know about the 2 secret cats? You mean here in this stage? Like, I don't think I know what you're talking about. Imagine Sogman actual neck. Yeah, that would just be freaky.
Stuff is great.
If you say so. How about you give me a hand and help look for somebody who knows you, Chip?
Chip?
Gotta call you something, don't I? What do you think?
Yeah, Chip. Chip. I love it. Yum.
Now what do you say we start asking around and see if anybody here knows you?
Okay.
No one here does, so I'm just gonna spoil that right now. Nope. But I do have to talk to everyone, because that is an achievement. And to go over that, we are getting all the achievements, which there are a lot of them. But in this version, they actually timestamp when you get them. It tells you how many are in total. It's actually really nice. So most of these you just get normally from playing the game, even just 100% sake. But I will have to go my way for certain ones, like Social Butterfly. That one's really hard to get, because you miss one person and you don't know who it is. That's kind of a pain. This one is kind of weird in description. Eat everything in the world. That's not true. To get Hungry Hedgehog, you just need at least one of every food item at one point in your inventory. So I'm going to be getting all the food anyways, so that's going to happen. Ace Pilot's hard, but shouldn't be that bad if you're just paying attention. Just reset if you miss it. It's on first of the 2 flight stages. What's the other one that's really hard? I mean, hot dog missions are hard for their own reasons. I don't remember what else was really bad. Oh, BFF can be a little confusing, but I know a way to get this easy. Everything else, oh, that's it. That was the one I was thinking of. Combo King. This one we're not getting until near the end of our journey. I have a level in my notes to go to that makes this really easy, but it even still will take a couple hours to grind it. So, I have some ideas of certain things to make some of these achievements easier, but it's still going to be a process. So first thing I'm going to do in every new area is just talk to everybody. And Lucas, for whatever reason, always has a weird glitch with the lighting at first. He goes from in shadow to in light. I don't know why. Lucas is kind of a interesting dude with the lighting. I love these two. Mainly because of the old lady here. Because he's saying, oh, don't mind her, she lost her dentures in the morning. And then what happened? The fact that Eric can even understand that is a miracle. That translates to welcome to Apotos. Good thing she has a translator. Secret Cat's amazing control in the Wii. No, that's one way to put it. Yeah, there's a certain combo that I know it's easier. I think it's XYY. I think that's the combo when you play on 360. That combo, when you have a couple level, I think it's like 2 or 3 levels most. It's not much. You just do like this attack that like engulfs everyone in a claw move. If you're level 1, there is a very specific mission that I'll probably be doing a couple times. And it's revolving around the priest here. The very first exorcism mission with this guy, there's like 50 enemies in the area. If you're level 1, you do like 300 plus combo in this mission, easily. So that's the mission I'm going to be grinding, but again, we won't be doing that for a while. Because I won't even have the combo yet. Extra wise rolling. Okay, what was... Because see, it's something we don't have yet. I'm trying to remember what it was. But it is a combo we can't do yet. And I can't even check my combos right now because it's not nighttime. It might be XXYY. I might be thinking of that combo. Every time I hear his voice go, ooh, I think I'm on the Japanese voices because a lot of people in the Japanese script are a little more high-pitched. No, that's just what this guy's voice is in-game. Completely different voice when you're watching the cutscenes. Now, don't worry about doing anything here in the hub. We literally can't do anything. So, if I'm not mistaken, let me look at the stuff here. everything we can get in this stage right now, except one record, because we need wall jump for it. But everything else should be fair game. Yeah, I'm even looking at my notes. The only one that requires wall jump is record 1. Alright, so I'm fine. So I'm going to try to go off memory here for a lot of the collectibles, but that may not work out. We'll see. Good start. Should make Sonic Gem Collection like how the Capcom did for Mega Man. I would actually like to see that too. That would be nice. Because we haven't gotten really... like, outside of all the Genesis games, because I love porting those every 5 minutes. We haven't really gotten ports of like other Sonic games that honestly have needed to get re-releases over the years. So it'd be nice to see more games get the re-release treatment. Capcom's done a fantastic job over the years with all the Mega Man stuff. I would like to see them do it with Sonic too. I mean, second, take notes. That's easy money. Alright, hang on. Is there... that was like a book right here. Let me see. Art book. No, it's just metal. Okay. I thought it was like a book in this area for some reason, but there's nothing. It's also the most random spot to stop and look around, because why would you ever do this? And then there's that random moon medal. And flip around. Yeah, I like doing that. Something a lot of people don't know. Just press the B button on the rail. This works in Sonic Generations too. Sonic will actually change his grinding style. I like how you are on a skateboard or snowboard. Now you may be seeing a weird thing. I'll actually be avoiding points in some regards, because what I'm going to do is on a first pass, I'm just going to focus on collectibles. We'll be coming back to these stages anyways. I mean, I have to come back to this one, because I can't get everything in one go. So I will have to do a revisit. And I can even revisit as soon as now. If I hit restart, I keep everything. So if I just want to get the score now, I can. Can't get that yet. That's the one collectible I have to come back for, which is bad. So what else here? We got videotape and art book at the end, and that should be it. Okay. Okay, that was a little too fast. Okay, stop. It's like I'm trying to jump over literally everything here, because that's where they put the videotape. Failed this, and there should be one more collectible down here. I'm gonna go a little slow for a second. There's the book, and that should be it. So I'm actually gonna reset.
Here we go.
Don't mind the boost audio filter. Honestly, yeah, I don't hate it as much as a lot of other people do. I know a lot of people say that this basically sounds like you're listening to the music through a tin can, but I've gotten used to it over the years, so for me it's really not as big of a deal. It's a nice touch, but I do understand why people don't care for it by comparison to just not having this on and just listening to music. There's a mod I think already for this version of the game that gets rid of the filter and changes it up to just be like rock covers of a lot of the songs in the game. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of medals in this that are just like, how would you ever know it's there? That happens a lot in Sonic Unleashed. I know of the one in Dragon Road Act 1 day that's also terrible. Most people always forget it, and it's just like you have to jump off of a rail. Nothing tells you about that in the game. You just have to know it's there. is really hard right now. I'm trying to fight muscle memory to do all the speed tech, so I'm trying to do like the first run of all this stuff glitchless. So no M speed, no D speed, no quick side steps, because my muscle memory is going to tell me do that, makes this easy. But I don't want to make this too easy. I want to actually have a bit of a challenge for the main story run. Okay, don't know why he went backwards facing left. That's the first. Oh, there's already a mod code? I didn't know about the code. That's good. So you just turn off the filter entirely. I think that music warping effect that they do with the boost filter, I think it's the worst in Sonic Frontiers, because it's really compressed sounding in Frontiers. It's not really that bad in a lot of these other games to me, but yeah, in Frontiers I can see that you're listening to phone speaker effect. Alright, that should be an S. I didn't even got the Blue Meteor achievement. That's why I reset, because of the achievement. So there you go. Another achievement down. And that should be everything. So that was Art Book 1, Videotape 1, Can't Get Record 1, Art Book... Okay, I think that should be everything but the one thing. That's good. Now while this cutscene's going, let me pull up Windmill Night.
Who knows me?
Don't worry about it. Maybe your memory will come back on its own. Remember anything yet?
Nope.
They got a really good breakdown of all the things in each area on this guy, too. Wow, that's very impressive. So I'm looking for 3 art books and 2 records. That's it.
Sonic? Whoa. Mr. Monster Guy is back.
So when the sun goes down, I turn into this?
Are you okay, Sonic?
I'm not used to seeing the Werehog this blue. Because most of the time I've been playing this game over the years, it has been going back to the 360 version with its warmer color output.
Sonic, look.
And the Werehog does not look this blue. I prefer playing it like this, with the PS3's color output being more of a cool tone. It's more of a natural look for the game. The 360 warmer output, to me, in some areas, just made the game look a little too yellow.
Hey, don't cry.
I actually went back the other day and played with that filter on for a bit just to compare them, and yeah, some levels look like I was in the Savannah Desert, and I was not in Shamar, so that's saying a lot.
Sonic, your arm just stretched.
Weird. But it could be useful.
I don't think that guy in the back is there after this cutscene. Oh, no, he is. Okay. I thought that guy disappeared for whatever reason. But you can't talk to these dudes, so they're not real NPCs. They're just kind of there. Alright, this guy will be a depressed man for a while. I'm not going to be bothering with the exorcism until post-game, actually. That'll just make my life easier. I don't think Sandra here just tells you, hey, there's someone that you might recognize, the two-tailed fox in that next stage. Don't know why she calls it a stage of all things. That's breaking the fourth wall. But I think everyone else here is the same. I just need to talk to everyone at least once. Alright, that's all the medals for now. Unfortunately, I can't do anything in the shop yet. Oh, I love this kid's conversation. I gotta show this. Because he's so upset about the ice cream. But then it's the second part that gets me. Speaking of weird, what's with the muscles and hair and stuff? What did you do to yourself? Kid, it's called puberty. Just wait. When you grow up big and strong one day, you might get more hair on your arms. That just happens. I'm gonna ignore the collectibles here, because I think, yeah, I can get the record right now. Well, a lot of this area is off limits because we have these keep out barriers, which are just invisible walls. But I want to show something funny while we're here because it's the only time in the game we can do this. So over there in the distance, you can see that grabbable stuff, but I can't get over there. Let me fix the camera real quick. There we go. We're gonna go over there. So, again, we're gonna ignore the collectibles because I can get a book pretty early right now. So with X, Y, Y here, very easy combo. You can just use this with a shield, flip through pretty much every wall and every floor in the game. Unfortunately, level 1 clips are terrible, because Sonic's pretty slow. Getting more level, funny enough, actually does make your attacks faster. Oh, there you go, I drowned in nothing. That's another thing that can happen, because the water's kind of extended out. But trust me, this is going to be worth it. No, I think I can actually go on this wall. Let me try that. Yeah, sure enough. Alright, there you go. I just want to get over here. Rip. This is why I don't like doing clips with level 1 strength. It's so painful. It's actually, in my experience, easier to clip through the floor than to clip through a wall. But trust me, there's a very good reason. You can't do this after you beat Apotos night. This area does change between the day and the night stuff. So once I get past this area and go to a different hub, this area fully opens. And what I'm about ready to do actually is fixed. Because yes, this is a bug that we're about ready to show off. The Sonic game being buggy, you don't say. But to be fair, no one anticipated you to be able to do this, so why would they ever test this? Alright, there you go. So I'm inbounds, but notice I am holding on my control stick to run right, and yet I can't. But look at the pot. It's kind of stuck, and now Sonic is sliding down for some reason. But then what happens if you try to grab? Because notice I have the grab icons, which I'm gonna hold B. Yeah, I'm not grabbing. This happens. Yeah, so this is an invisible wall. You're not supposed to be in this section, and because of that, this whole area, invisible wall. So when I'm trying to grab, Sonic can't go far enough out to properly do his grabbing animation. He's being slammed in an invisible wall, so it's just this. But you can get up here for whatever reason. Which is actually good for my save, because I did have to die a couple times, and there's an extra life, so give me that. Oh, there goes the barrel now. So sometimes also this happens, because when objects collide on the invisible wall, then they just decide to fly. Gee, I wonder if you were never supposed to be over here or something, and then this happens. So you're really not supposed to be over here. Everything's an invisible wall. It's like very selective they let you out. Now, I just actually want to get back up here. There we go. So let's go take a swim. Alright, now we're done with that. Let's actually play our first real night stage. After we beat the stage, that glitch actually does get fixed, so it is worth it right now before you go in the stage. Now go clip out of bounds for the invisible wall stuff. It is hilarious.
Hey! Settle down, guys! Come on! Help!
Yes, I know, Chip. That's where I'm going. Thank you. Nice whiff. Oh, I think I remember what the combo was now for the Exorcism mission. I think it's X, 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 Y. Because you want Sonic doing these moves for a while with the claws, and the final one just does like a tornado. I'm still not going to remember the full combo until I actually get it. I can't do it yet. Yeah, so it should be X, 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 Y. I don't want to grab. Guess I will be making these QTEs easier because of some of their timings later being extremely fast. It's like I'm going to be doing a challenge run. I need every help I can get. I don't need tutorials, thanks, Chip. I think I played this game enough the past 2 months to know how this works by now. My first real collectible comes up now. Yeah, it should be a record. Wait, I didn't know that. You can actually cancel grabs with the XY buttons. I did not realize you can do that. So I'm gonna try it next time I accidentally do a grab. Thanks for the heads up. I was hoping that would have been a grab the test, because sometimes that icon means you can do the critical, and sometimes it's a grab. I love consistency in my video games. Actually, I'm gonna use Unleashed here, because I don't have much for meter, so I might as well. Okay, this guy's basically dead, so I don't need to worry. That's just gonna be a very easy thing to do. Can I stop grabbing this little dude? Also works on a ledge. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Because I'm just pressing the button. I was wondering how you do that. Because I've seen other people do it before, but they've always played without an input display, so I wouldn't know. That's good information. Thanks for that, K-Sword. Don't worry, I need the health refill, but might as well. Stop! Too many little creatures. No, I didn't mean to kill him. I should bet. Final points anyways. Later levels, you need more criticals. Yeah, the whole B for grabbing is like the best thing. I tell people that all the time in this game, because if you're playing Sonic Unleashed and you're struggling with grabbing stuff, yeah, just hold B. That makes all the platforming sections for grabbable ledges just so much easier. Hence why I never really do like the tightrope stuff, unless it's Empire City, because you're kind of forced to there. But if it's like any level like this, I'd just rather do the standard jump and then grab. Way faster. Somewhat safer, actually. Definitely going a little too overboard probably with the criticals, but I just want to play it safe. Especially when I have like very wimpy combo. It's gonna be more important than ever to do the criticals. My strength sucks, so I'm gonna be taking a long time to beat these levels. Oh, that you did not want that. But he broke out, so it's fine. Dude, I'm half tempted just to use these guys to skip. But I don't want to do the skip here, because then I lose out a lot of points in the next section. By the way, get used to how I'm attacking things, because this is the best we have until we're at credits. If you want an easier time playing this game as Werehog, you have to level up. It's also extremely tedious to do the same, like, 4 combos for the whole adventure, but it's a challenge run. It's very challenging when I literally can't do anything, so I might as well. I played this game too much. I need some kind of challenge. Yeah, you can level up mid-level, thankfully, if you want an easier time. Because I'm stupid, I won't be doing that. Come on. There we go. The lineup on that's a little tricky. I'd rather have a combo to make that easier, but it's fine. Alright, we're set up for the next area, but let me go get the collectibles here. Because there's a book here, if I remember correctly. Not in this room. This is in the metal. The book is, I think, in this one. Fair enough. The air room is just for enemies, if I remember. It's just a bunch of small fry. Got him. That's a sneak kill, and I swear, that's like one of the hardest things to do in this game. I don't like doing them normally, but hey, when you have pause buffering, might as well. This may look dangerous, but just holding the B button makes us all free. Oh, one day I'm gonna get the run off that. Instead of grabbing the pole, if I can run off it, that'd be great. I'm just shy. I think like one enemy kill I'll have unleashed. Actually, I might have enough if I just hit one of the pots. Yeah, that should be enough. Are you kidding me? It's literally off by like a pixel. Come on. Get doorbelled. Stop. Come on, I just want to do a critical. Okay, that was a mistake. Hit the wrong button. Honestly, that doesn't really matter. Surprised I even got the chance to do a critical when the guy was almost at full health. Alright, that should be it. Didn't need to kill them all, but I really just want the big enemies for combo. Alright, so give me this, and we're done. So that should be everything. We'll find out here. And that was more than enough of the S, so I'm good there. I only need a 30k. Alright, so that's 10 and 6, so that's all the medals. So that's record, let me look here. Record 16. Art book 24, art book 26, record 61. Did I miss art book 64? I think I did. Let me look back at the VOD really quick. I think I just missed that. If I did, I'll make a note of it and we come back later, because I don't have to get everything in one go. I'm most likely missing all the collectibles. The medals are one thing, but the collectibles are not going to be easy to get. Oh no, I see it. Art book 64. I just didn't read it. So we got all the stuff here. Good. The game doesn't do the best job at telling you what the collectibles are when you're at Pickles. It's not the most clear, so I'm trying to get them all at least
What are you doing out
noted
here?
now by looking at the results.
Sonic, is that really you? That's a new look. What happened?
You know me. Never a dull moment.
Want some chocolate?
Thanks.
This is also the first cutscene that Chip starts his chocolate obsession. I don't even know where he gets it.
Story.
Every time he pulls it out of
You turning into
a place I don't want to question, but I don't know where he first picked it up. Maybe the ice cream shop.
I need to find egg.
Because the gift shop wasn't open yet here in Apotos, so I know it wasn't there.
About that, I think I know someone who might know something about what's going on here.
Oh, really?
Professor Pickle over at Spagonia University. I came to this city to gather some data. If we add that to his research findings, we might be able to get to the bottom of all this.
Spagonia. That's a continent over. An easy jog if the planet weren't broken.
No problem. My Tornado 1 will get us there in a flash. Let's get going.
Leave it to you, Tails. Let's get moving.
I'm gonna assume in the middle of this flight, Chip falls off and decides to go in the passenger seat with Tails or something. Because we don't see Chip on the side of the wing after this. Also, nice air on the plane. Tornado 3, what happened to 1 and 2? This is Tornado 1, the red plane. And then transforms into the jet, which is Tornado 2. Tails, you're confusing me.
Huh? Here comes the parade.
I've got this one, Sonic. Tornado, battle mode engaged.
This is why I assume at this point Chip is in the cockpit with Tails, because there is no wing for him to sit on, and he's just gone. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip all that text, don't need to worry about it. Press the buttons on the screen if you want to refill your energy. Just press the bumpers, but you really never need to worry about energy. So I'm gonna want to never miss and never take a hit. The hit's specific for an achievement, but I don't want to miss a combo because this S rank's pretty tight. So the higher the combo, the better odds I have for getting an S. Thankfully, this stage is not that hard to get an S. It's the second and last one That is actually pretty hard to get an S rank. Either you need a very high combo, or basically never drop it, or specifically at the very end of the second tornado stage, you stall the boss fight so you can get more points. This one, I don't think you have to stall. I think you're safe enough if you have a high enough combo. It's pretty easy. And also, my experience this stage is much harder on the PlayStation version just because the buttons are all the same color, except for the actual like symbols, like circle, X, those are different colors, but the backdrop is black. Here, because on the 360 controller, the buttons are multicolored, it's much easier to see what's what. I'm looking for more of the colors than the buttons. It just stands out so well. Also, I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna try my best to keep up in chat. I'm gonna like skim it, but after this level, I will pause and like read everything because I cannot really keep up with chat and do quick time stuff for like 3 minutes. So I'll just apologize if I missed something now. But it'll be better once we get to Spagonia. So while I'm going through this, I can at least talk about what I'm counting for 100%, because this is the best time to clarify what that really means. A speedrun just categorizes Sonic Unleashed 100% with all the achievements, because there's really no in-game tracker for 100% in this game. What I'm doing is considered Thundo. So I'm getting all of the S ranks, doing every single side quest in the game, getting all the main collectibles, which will include things like the books, music, video, and I'm getting everything for my inventory.
What is that thing?
Now, in terms of getting max of everything, like max rings and max lives and max of the food items, that one's more subjective. I may or may not, but I just need at least one of everything. So what I'm doing is going above and beyond, more than just achievements. That's why it's considered Thundo, which is true 100%. And nobody does that category because it's way too long. It's like over 20 hours. That's being generous. Fun fact also, you don't need to beat this boss. If the timer runs out, Eggman just pieces out and you still win. So if I really didn't care, I could just let him go. But I want that score. Okay, wow, he's opening up his missile launcher really soon. When he says go fire up weapons, he's about ready to give me the 5 combo I need to do damage. So I'm listening for him saying the go part. Until then, I'm just kind of doing whatever, waiting for him to actually fully attack. Alright, here we go. This is our last attack. And there you go. That's an S rank, and we also got the perfect run achievement.
Energy levels dropping. What a disaster! Retreat!
Alright, let me catch up with chat now. Oh, nice, man. You actually learned how to play the TCG? You have to teach me sometimes, because I still never learned. I heard the game's a lot of fun once you learn how to play it. And now there's like that free-to-play version on like phones. Everyone's been addicted to the past few months. So it's a good time for any to play the trading card game of Pokemon. Yeah, so there you go. That's Ace Pilot and more than enough. What is the stage even needing for an S? I can never remember. I'll see if we can find it. We got over 500k. So I'm looking for... Where is it? Here we go. Tornado Defense Act 1. Points needed, nobody knows. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the problem looking up some S-rank stuff. Some of it people don't fully know and haven't really properly documented. I think it's around 500k, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, I don't know if there's a mod for that just yet. From what I see, no. A sword, but I know there's mods to make QuickTime events easier to distinguish. I don't know if it affects the tornado stages, but I know there's controller mods already that change the controller prompts. In terms of just going through the stage without the buttons, sadly, yeah, doesn't seem like the same thing there yet. Yeah, that would be nice if you just let the stage play just for a cinematic view and then turn off the HUD stuff like this. It would be a really nice, like, honestly, it could be probably good to have for an animated wallpaper. Especially when you're running the game in 4K and all that. Ooh, it looks so crisp. Okay, that was a talking lottery because I was in the middle of 2 people, so I didn't know who I was getting. I love this kid's head. It just looks like a giant pickle, which is a very, very common theme we'll be seeing because of a certain man named Pickle. Yeah, I've seen some of those mods in question. There are already some mods that make QuickTime events much simpler, which is nice, because the biggest complaint a lot of people do have with the difficulty in this game is just QuickTime stuff. So thankfully, just being able to circumvent a lot of it already is just a thing out there for mods. Okay. Grumpy old man don't want to talk? Fine, I already got your name in my dictionary, so I'm good. He's right next to stubborn. I'll hold off on talking to you, because I gotta talk to her on the way out. Yeah, where's the university? Gee, I wonder. I put this guy in the wrong spot to ask that question, because it's literally in front of him. So, oops. This is a woman's dorm. It doesn't stop Sonic. He just bursts through every room as fast as he can. You won't even notice me. It's creepy, though. Probably don't do that, Sonic. That's just weird. I like how all the people who tell you where Spagonia University is happen to be next to Spagonia University. Like, couldn't they have had more of these people at the front gate? That would have helped. Yeah, where is it? I must know, even though I'm 3 steps to the left. Okay, the medal's on the way out. That's why I'm ignoring him. Anyone else around here I don't have in my people dictionary. This is a better term for it. I'm just not thinking of it right now. No, okay, we're good. I most of the game in vertical mode. Oof. I imagine right there the HUD would definitely be cramped and vertical.
Bit before the tremors hit. This old man showed up.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of different aspect ratios this game works in because it has the ultra wide support, and I swear, accounted for literally every resolution on the man. That's why this version is just very impressive. It's all done in like 6 months. This game had a very fast turnaround for a port due to the recomp stuff.
And fast. If he got kidnapped that long ago, he's got to be real hungry by now. And if I was that hungry, I don't know how long I would last. I'd rather be dead.
It's like the only time Chips does something like this too. I don't even know why. Goes a step beyond trying to make his point here. You can tell you're playing a cartoon game when a character literally dies and then comes back to life 5 seconds later.
Let's go and find the professor.
Yeah, Jason does have his work. Yeah, dude, the guy voiced so many characters in this game. Like he voiced himself, We could just name one of them Jason at that point because he just speaks his own voice. Oh, I gotta also show a fun fact right now. So, you can't get back in the lab because we need to find the professor. Maybe someone here knows what happened to him, huh? Maybe. Yes, maybe. But also, for whatever reason, you can drift in the hubs. Which, sure. Just hold the slide button and then drift around, and then you can do stuff like this. Yeah, you get extreme height. Now, there's a reason why we're doing this. Because let's just say, they never anticipated you to do this kind of stuff. It's gotta get a little higher. People in my way. The problem is, this payoff's gonna be worth it, trust me, but right now it's kind of a pain to set up. So this is just like Apotos. There's something weird that happens if you do stuff out of order, but we gotta do it out of order because it's funny. There you go. So, the invisible only goes so high. And if you get in here for whatever reason, here's Professor Pickle. Okay, sure. Kidnapped, huh? No, I think the guy was just in the next room using the bathroom. Then he comes back, he's like, where'd everyone go? And why is my lab a mess? You want me to just clean that up real quick? He does have somewhat different dialogue here. Like, this dialogue, I think, was supposed to be something you were going to see at one point, but yeah, that just got scrapped. Still in the game code, though, as you can see. It's similar to what he says after he's actually rescued. Yeah, tree skip is a whole other thing, because we can get to the hub stuff right now for Spagonia. There's really no point, though. I have to do a clip if I want to power early. And I think just for the sake of how many times I've done that, I'm just going to skip it. Because right now I can just do this to demonstrate what people are talking about in chat. They lock off this area, but you can just jump over the gate. It's easy. And here we are. Not supposed to be here yet. But yet, here we are. Let's pretend we never came here. Alright, so this is why I waited to talk to this lady. Ada here actually tells me where the professor's been kidnapped. A couple people do. I just always talk to this girl because she's like right next to the university. Alright, let me get the last sun medal I can get right now. The other one's in a spot that's blocked off. Yeah, you can do werehog stuff. Like, I've done that plenty of times. You just clip out of bounds a werehog, you get the wall jump. Just for the sake of display to spice it up, I'm not doing that, because every time I play the game, I get wall jump early. It actually doesn't really do all that much. It makes 2 levels a little bit easier in the beginning, but that's about it. He just feels nervous because someone's about to sell him something. He's gonna buy me out that one clip of SpongeBob. And you'll be right, because like 2 guys behind the rocks about ready to sell you something. Aw, no, you want to travel the world, you'll get your time. Just not now, it'll be much later in this adventure. But later you get to travel. I like how he says this professor sounds delicious. Like, just wait until you hear his name, because it's an actual food item. Can you see that building from here? I know the building he's talking about in question. We can see our next stage. I don't think you can see it from the village. Right? I mean, I can see the elephant outside. Cut your finger. No. Because I constantly grow back. No one wants to run their shops early in the game, which is like, why? I want food. I love this guy's name. It keeps on changing depending on the time of the day and if he's actually possessed or not. Right now, Kiwami Acting Really Strange is my favorite title. Alright, I think there's everyone here. Let me just grab the medals real quick. Which, thankfully, there's like literally two next to each other. Like, they didn't try to hide the suns all that well. And that's it. There's only 4 medals in Spagonia and Shamar. The rest of the hubs are 2 apiece. And for whatever strange reason, you can only get the day medals and the night medals, respectfully, as different characters. But when you're in the rest of the hubs, yeah, it's like you can get them all at once. It's like, I don't know why in the towns they restrict what medals you can get and not get. It's really strange. Can't get that yet. I'll wait until I'm Day Sonic for it. I can get this record. There we go. Probably just easier to do a normal jump because I don't have combos. Nice. I love how I missed and somehow got trapped inside the wall for a second. I love how I'm holding B and sometimes Sonic just ignores the ground to grab. Like, because of the camera changing. Alright, give me T. This I do need for side quest stuff. There's a certain NPC, if I'm not mistaken, that you gotta get that stuff too. I love text overlap, my favorite. Alright, that should be it for now. Actually, I wonder something. Can I grab this medal from here? No, that's too high, even if I do the XXA combo in the air like that. That ground pound. These guys really wanted to travel to beat me up, because they were nowhere near me before. Okay, so really quick, I want to see something here. Mazuri entry stage, and then Savannah Citadel. So this had the art book, a record, and the T. Okay, so I got everything here minus the 2 sun medals, which I'll get those after we're done with this stage. This has art book 36, videotape 2, record 14, record 18, record 62. So 1 art book, 1 videotape, and 3 records. Along with all the medals. Thankfully, the guide I'm following just to keep track of all the collectibles in this game, they actually break down where each thing is in the stage. So, I don't have to worry about missing certain things if I just keep track of, like, the different items I got. Oh, I'm trying to grab this. The enemy pushes off. All right, really quick, let me see something here. Record 62, number 2, head right. All right, so it's out here. Yeah, here it is. Which apparently that spawns more enemies for some stupid reason. Alright. Why is that the trigger? That's good enough. You know what? This stage is super easy for an S rank. Like, you're not trying here and you still get it. Because it's very, very lenient. But I'll just get some criticals here just as a precaution. If I die, then I'll have to reset. I was half tempted to install one of the mods I use for my April Fool stuff with just getting rid of the QTE sound effect, but I think the doorbell is pretty much just a requirement if you're playing this game. You have to have the ding-dong sound. It's the most generic sound effect I could have pulled. But yeah, it's too iconic to remove. Sonic! Just fell right off of the finish line, huh? Alright, fine. I guess I'm climbing this thing again. Thankfully, I got the record. That's all I care about. I'll just run over here. Taking a long way for some real reason, dude. Whatever. Hi, hopefully I don't butcher this, but hi, Bolkine? I apologize if I butchered the name. I'm not the best at pronunciations. If anyone's followed my stuff for over the past 14 plus years, you know that. Nope. Wasn't paying attention. There we go. Nice camera. Alright, so I'm at 4-3. Let me make sure here. No, I'm good. Okay. Because once I go past this door, I'm locked in. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, hardest puzzle. Hold B. There you go. You won. That literally skips a puzzle. And it's so free. Alright, give me this and this. Now I'll make sure. That was a book. So I'm looking for... Where am I at? Number 5? Why do I feel like I missed a moon, or not moon, a sun medal? I don't think I did. Right? Wait a minute. No, I did. Sun medal 4 is right next to the first checkpoint. I'm just gonna do this really quick then. Everything I keep. I didn't turn the corner, and I was literally in a blind spot, so that's my fault. Still not worried about the S here, because it's so easy. Oh, I don't have that combo! That doesn't exist yet. Oh. I tried to kick the wall. I can't do it yet. Ah. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm at level 1. See? That's why I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, where I'm going to be trying to do certain things, and I don't have those combos. So platforming now is a lot harder, because I have to rely on actual jumping. Don't hit that switch. Yeah, that is literally what I missed. That's the whole reason why I reset. You can't see that with the camera, and I always forget that's there. One of the most sneaky medals. Oh, my finger slipped and hit 2 buttons at once. That was impressive. If you're weak. I notice anytime I fail the quick times, usually because I hit the button right next to the one they asked for. Like if they asked for B, sometimes my hand slips and also hits A while hitting B. So it doesn't know which button I pressed. Alright, so I should be caught up now. Yeah, looking over everything, I'm good. The next thing I'm looking for would be right next to Movement 4 for my main collectibles. I'm not as worried about the medals. They're in a set path. Nice camera, gonna throw up. Ugh. Hate when the camera does that. It gets stuck behind a wall so bad, it just violently shakes. Just too much. Alright, if I remember correctly, there's 2 sets of claws here, so I'm gonna grab the first set. Actually, I'm not gonna bother doing the criticals here. There's no point. I'll just do it to you because it'd be somewhat faster than my level 1 strengths. Now we're gonna do this puzzle legit because I don't have the right combos to speed this up. Is that too high? Okay, good. I was worried that would have been too high. Dude, that's still not high enough? Really? And I hate how this guy has, like, the perfect aim. Every time. There we go. Dude! Again, perfect aim every time. I just want my record. Thank you. Jeez, that's too much to ask. Alright, so if I check here, let's see. Videotape, got it. Record. Okay, so I'm good. I just need the last medal, which is over here. Hey, God, buddy, how you doing? And there's my second set of claws. Oh, that won't reach. Actually, I need this higher then. Stop with the perfect game. Every time. this dude, I swear. Yeah, if I didn't get hit, I might have claws for at least some of this battle, but yeah, that's unfortunate. This is gonna be rough, because this is enemy wave. Like, it's like 3, maybe 4 sets of robots? I can't remember exactly. But it's gonna take a bit. I'm actually gonna do critical attacks here just to get these enemies out of my way. I'm glad that you don't take any damage when doing one of these attacks, but you can the frame you get out, so that was a little too close. I think one more hit and I'm dead, so please don't do that again. I'm gonna be over the S rank by a massive margin, but that is fine, because I'm doing this for safety. Get him out of here. There's Eggman's base. That's the thing everyone's talking about. That was built in the last, like, couple hours in a lot of people's eyes. Just kind of has his base here in Spanish Citadel. Yeah, so this stage is super easy on S. It's like 160k. That is it. Wow. I have more than enough just from enemies alone. Yeah, I don't know why, but this level, they did... Actually, no, that's Act 2. Why does it tell me Act 2? Hello? I was gonna say, that's way too low. I know it's low. Yeah, it's 30k. It's still very low. But the fact that I'm getting a different level is kind of weird. Okay. So, not 30k. That's even lower. 300k. We are very over that. Almost by 200,000. It's very easy. Alright, so let me just check. What do we got here? So that's record 62. Record 18. Art book 36. Videotape 2. Record 14. Alright, that's all the stuff.
Professor Pickle! Are you alright? We got here as fast as we could. Professor?
Hello?
How dare they call this culinary concoction food? Look here, do you see this sorry excuse for a sandwich? The bread should be...
Look, I don't know, man. I think that looks pretty good. You haven't seen sandwich with the question mark. That thing looks like it was left on the front doorstep for a week. It's super moldy. And yet, I can actually eat that sandwich in this game. This thing, yeah, it actually looks fine.
I know I
Looks by
learned
comparison.
something here today.
Professor, it's good to see you haven't changed.
But tell me, what brings you here? The menu is hardly worth the trip if you ask me.
No, Professor. We came here to rescue you.
Oh? Oh, I see. How rude of me. Right then, first things first. It's about time someone taught the chef here how to make a proper sandwich.
I like how this guy really just does not care. This is like, the whole time he's captured, the thing that matters more to Professor Pickle is the stupid sandwich of all things. Not him being imprisoned, not him stealing his research. It's just the sandwiches here are kind of crap. Also, I wish I can do that in the game. I can't. That's going to take a lot of leveling, so I won't be able to do the charge punch for a while.
Let's go. There's no time to lose. I'm half starved after being fed nothing but those terrible sandwiches.
Want some chocolate, Professor?
My. Don't mind if I do.
I think Professor Pickle's like the only person outside of the Dark Gaia Phoenix that actually accepts the chocolate. It's like 2 people in this whole game, and one of them's a bird. Now thinking about it, I think birds can't eat chocolate. They might die if they consume it. Chip, you murderer.
Tell the legend of a disaster that befell our planet some tens of thousands of years ago.
A disaster?
Quite. And according to the Gaia manuscripts, this isn't the first time the planet has been broken apart into pieces. The cause lies at the very core of the planet. All the phenomena we've witnessed are the direct result of one creature. The hyper-energy organism spawned at the planet's core. Dark
This whole
Gaia.
time, Chip,
So how do we stop
you
this
just care
dark
more about
Gaia
tea than
and put
anything
the world
else.
back together?
Don't care about the evil threat that's
Dark
destroying the whole
Gaia has
planet.
yet to be
No, man, I'm
fully
thirsty.
removed. We most
Refill.
likely
Give
have
me
to
refill.
prevent Eggman's premature awakening.
Fine, I'll do it myself if you won't help.
If we act now, we may be
Chip's a
able to
character, that's for
restore
sure.
the planet. By
I know a lot of people don't
returning
care for
power to
Chip
the
in this game
chaos
too much, but over the years I've seen the character grow
You
on a lot of
must
people.
travel to each of
So
the
it's...
temples listed in the Gaia
I think it's more just because of his voice. A lot of people prefer
Restore the
Chip's
chaos
Japanese
and
voice than the
and
English one,
return.
which is fair.
The
I do think the
Chaos
Japanese
will
voice is a little bit
restore the
better.
planet and help it heal naturally.
I'll grab some medals while I'm here, because I can't get them all. I can only get like 2 or 3? Something like that. There's still a lot of the areas blocked off. If I remember correctly. Right? Oh no, oh it's open. Okay, never mind. I didn't want to go down this way actually, it was just to see if it was. Alright, well thankfully this is open. I can't afford anything yet. I'm gonna hold off on buying stuff, just because I have like no rings. Until I get to Chun-nan, I'm gonna be broke. But once we get to Chun-nan, we're making bank. Chip was stuck here the whole time. That's impressive. Okay, I think I remember where the last 2 are. Let me go get the one over here first, which should be in a barrel. And then the other one, let me do a U-turn. It's gonna be down this dark alleyway. And there it is. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've played a lot of Sonic Unleashed. There's a reason why I know where all these medals are, at least off the top of my head. Since the PC port came out in March, I've played this game at this point from front to back at least 3 times already. Also, we're gonna just zoom through all this. It's a tutorial. If you've played the game before, as I mentioned, at least 3 times already in 2 months, I know how to play. I don't need this tutorial, Tails, thanks. Thank goodness that you can just spam the D-pad to also go through text. That makes that so much better. Just speed through everything. Also, one of my favorite cutscenes is right here. It's just because of the one interaction between Eggman and one of the villagers here. It's great.
Who are you?
Fear not, my good villagers. If you all behave, I won't have to do anything nasty. All you need to do is tell me where the Temple of Gaia is.
We're not telling you anything.
I love that part so much. That kid is the best person in this village. Hands down.
Dare to defy me, do you? What? Sonic!
Yo, Eggman! Thanks for that little skydiving adventure the other day.
I should have known you'd still be alive, you stubborn little hedgehog.
Oh, so this is a little bit of a contradictory line. I do believe the tornado section we did for Spagonia was supposed to be later in the game, because we fight Eggman, where he realizes Sonic's alive,
That's playing dirty.
and then we get here after running into him in Spagonia, where he's surprised Sonic's alive. I do believe that's a continuity error that happened because of the tornado stage just being in the wrong spot. Because that, I swear, was supposed to be after the Mazuri part. That little Oz all I needed, kid. Thank you. I don't know. I think I talked to everyone else in this village. I'll just do a quick talk to everyone just to be safe. If you're never sure if you talk to someone, talk to them. Because there's so many NPCs in this game. I think there's like 100 people to talk to in total. It's insane. And that includes the hot dog vendors. So talk to them even if you're not doing the missions. So I will be doing that without doing the missions. Just to put them into my little talking book. Yeah, it's super effective against Eggman. Now he's confused. That's one way to put it. I don't think this character was here before. Easy. This is a new one. The mouth animation when he's doing the laugh just breaks out to me because you're supposed to see him laughing, but the mouth's not moving, so it's just gyrating in place while also having a laugh sound. It's a little uncanny. Also now Kwame has a different name. Now he's Kwame sensing something. Again, this guy has like the longest name tag. Every time you turn around, something new. I think all the villagers are just in that one spot, so we're fine there. All the medals. All right, we're good. Now we get the rest of the things in the hub, which are just the 2 stun medals. Nice. I love just sliding off like I have butter under my feet. And then I just stop on a dime. Okay, that makes no sense. Alright, we're good. That's all I needed. So on this stage, I'm just looking for 2 videotapes and a record. Everything else, fine. So drifting is your best friend in this game because it is very good for getting boost fast, but also it just gives you a crap ton of speed. So you'll see me doing what's known as snaking in this a lot. Wait a minute, I can't remember. Go back. What am I supposed to have at this point? Just 1 moon. Okay, don't worry, we're good. Alright, so that's 2. I should be having a sun medal right now, so I missed the sun. Oh, I know which one I missed, because I took the bottom path. I can show this. I'm not going to be doing this with the whole playthrough. I just want to show M speed here, because holy crap, look at how fast that goes. So on revisits, I'm going to allow myself to do those speed glitches, but on the first run through, I'm not doing them. I just wanted to show it now, because this stage, for whatever reason, the mud gives you different physics. And because of that, you get even more airtime. Okay, there you go. That's the one I missed. And here's a variation of D-speed. See how fast we go? It's insane. That's why I'm not allowing myself to use those on first visits, because it's a little busted. Oh, crap. Can I still get that moon? I think I might. Okay, yeah, especially if I can just go backwards on the exact same zip line. Alright, so that is the record. Then our art book is here. Okay, so it's after this. And I'll just show an example of quick sidestepping. If you hold down the slide button and then do a sidestep, you actually get more speed. For whatever reason. Again, this game has some very weird mechanics that are definitely not intentional. Okay, so I got that. Now, Sun Medal 2. Sun 4. Okay, so I'm just getting 2 Sun Medals in this section, and then I think... Yeah, then I'm good. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Moon Medal. Where did I miss? Sun 2, Moon 4. No, okay, so I'm fine. Because I know what the last sun is. I'm going to be doing that a lot, by the way, on the first visit. We're just going to be constantly stopping, and I'm going to be pausing a lot, trying to see where I need to get. There's a lot of miss it collectibles. Like this is a great example. Well, blink and you miss the collectibles in this. Okay, so I just need one more moon. Yep, that's 6. So where's the last one again? It's up here's a videotape. 2 floating platforms. Okay, so I think I actually missed it. There you go. Yeah, here it is. So I had to go down for it. Perfect. So that should be everything. That's gonna be like a B at best. Yeah, see, it's like I played this a lot or something. You need 150k here. I normally can't get it without the upgrade, so I'd rather wait. So videotape number 6, record 6, art book 5, videotape 8. That is it. And then there's this boss fight, which has like 5 medals, if I remember correctly. Every boss fight has medals for whatever reason, except like the final set. Once you get to the final continent in the game, Eggman Land, they just stop with the medals. Those boss fights I don't have to worry about.
How'd you get here so quickly? No matter, your road ends here. Behold, my new power! Egg Beetle, go! You unsuspecting little egg guard. My Egg Beetle's claws will tear you to...
I don't know, can I get the S on my first run here? Oh, I missed that. I don't know if I can.
Take this.
Just because of my speed. Oh, missed the other one. That's fine. Let me just do my best to not get any more hits. Keep my rings. That'd be kind of important. Ooh, I did it again. Alright, just stay in the middle. That's where the moon is. There we go. We're good now. So that's all the medals. I just gotta hit him one more time. Man, if we're getting S's, it'll be cutting it close. Got him. Here's hoping. Boss fights are really hard to get S ranks in for Day Sonic. At least like the first 2. The one in Jungle Joyride isn't that bad. Ooh, wow, I was surprised I still counted. More than enough rings then. How much is it painting people every time I quit out that level up screen without doing anything? Because it is a little cringe even for me.
Is that the Temple of Gaia?
Let's check it out.
I wish this theme played more in this game. That's the only time you hear the temple theme. It plays all the time in the Wii PS2 version, because you actually explore these temples in that game. But not here. They're just cutscenes in this version. Alright, so let me pull up the next stage while we're waiting. We can either do Cool Edge Day or Rooftop Run Night right now. I'm gonna opt for doing Cool Edge Day first. I can't get... Actually, I might be able to get the book with the wall jumping section. I'm trying to think. There's a way to go backwards in that section, and I might just barely be able to grab the book. We'll see. If can't, I just will make a mental note of it later. Because you need the wall jump specifically.
What's that? Wahoo! The emeralds come back to life!
This was the Temple of Gaia! That's gotta be why Eggman was so keen on taking the place over!
Here we go again!
We did it good. Pull that planet back with the tractor beam.
Sonic! Good news! The planet! One of the broken pieces of the planet moved back into place!
All right! Nice job!
Take a look!
I still, to this day, want to know how Tails got this clip. Dude, it's like the perfect shot with cinematic angles. How'd you get that footage on your tablet?
The whole world back together.
I know you're a genius, but even you have some limits.
Planet-sized jigsaw puzzle? Sounds like a great excuse to see the world.
Still broken, though.
Sonic!
Alright, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I heard you. I didn't, actually. What'd he say? He just telling me at this point, hey, we can go up to Holoska or go back to Spagonia. Also, travel the world. That's it. At this point, now the game is our open oyster. We can go wherever we want, as long as the continent's available, that is. Also, this dude, get used to seeing him in random continents all the time. His name is Wintos, and we need him later on, not just for buying stuff, specifically because he is a traveling merchant, but he has some specific food items and souvenirs that we can't get anywhere else. And what he has is random. So that's gonna be fun. Once we get to that part of the game where I can buy stuff in Wintos, I might actually look up the list of stuff he sells that are exclusive and write down the things we've bought and haven't bought, because it's gonna be a pain to keep up with. And also, for now, I'm gonna talk to Brenda in this one specific instance, but I'm gonna ignore her going forward. Excuse me. So Brenda's an actual side quest. She's one of the many side quests that just have a bunch of questions you have to answer. And also, I'm ignoring Don Faccio's men. I have to talk to him once, but these are all the hot dog missions in the game. We need to do all these for 100%. So I will be doing it. It's gonna suck, but I'll have to do them at some point. Alright, but for right now, we have the choice. We can go back to Spagonia or go over to Holoska. But I'm going to go up to the frozen tundra. But before we go anywhere else, I'm going to use this opportunity now to get up and stretch for a minute. And I recommend everyone do so, because now I've been streaming for about 2 hours. So now's a good time if any to take a break. So when we come back, we're heading up north to Holoska, do the day stage there, get more stuff there, as well as go back to Spagonia. Got a lot of things to do, but for right now, we're gonna be taking a break. See you guys in just a few minutes. Alright, we're back. Now we're ready to travel the world. I'm going over into the very far north. It's gotta be daytime though. We're going to Holoska. Can't do anything here at night, so just make it day. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. The mysterious youth Wintos once again. Pretty much everywhere we're going right now, Windows is showing up. That's perfect. The plot point with this guy is that, you know, I'm gonna ground him. I love doing that. Doesn't matter what option you pick here, honestly, but I love growling. But this guy is very shy and timid. He doesn't really like talking to anyone, but he's a traveling merchant, so it's kind of his point. He has to talk to people to sell his merchandise. So that's a little bit of a problem. Throughout the course of this adventure, we're getting Windows to open up more and more. And by like the halfway mark, we'll be able to actually like talk to him properly and start selling things. He's some kind of weirdo. Yeah, you know, I love how someone literally asked, wait, you're only wearing gloves and shoes. What's wrong with you? No one has had the courage to ask Sonic why is he naked up until this point. Finally, someone gets it. Anyone else? I think that's it. I'm not gonna worry about getting all the stuff here yet because there's a lot of collectibles I can't grab just yet. Because I need wall jumping for one, which I don't have. So if I can get a proper jump, thank you. I can get up here now with Stomp and grab this book. And also T. Actually, I wonder something. Could I just get to that robot and target him? If I could target the robot with a homing attack, that'd be ideal. Hey, there you go. Oh, where am I going? It's not what I was expecting, but here we are. Okay. I kind of wanted to be up to where he was, but sure. Actually, I don't think there's anything there. Let me see something really quick. So I got the art book. Record I can't get yet. The T. Okay, no, I'm fine. I don't have to worry about anything else here. That whole section is just for levels. I can't get the record, so I'll wait until I'm... Well, the moon medal, I should say. I'll wait until I'm Werehog for that. Alright, so here I need to get... In terms of collectibles, there's an art book, videotape, and a record. But I don't know if I can get the art book right now, because it needs wall jump. Very tricky metal. Very easy to miss that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, that's fine.
Here we go! Go!
Actually, looking over my notes here, there's nothing in this section, so I could just go. In fact, I'm even safe to go this path. I'll take the shortcut. Nice airtime, sure. So if I stick to the top path in this 2D section, that's where everything is. So that's what I'll do. I know there's like one moon medal here. It's kind of tricky to grab because it's very easy to miss. It's just floating over a pit, so you can't go back and grab it. Dude. Well, so much for going the top path that had a moon medal. I'm gonna take the intentional death because Sonic decided no thanks. I don't need to go hit those enemies. See, that's what I hate about the bobsled sections for collectibles' sake. It's very easy to miss the paths you gotta go. Which, yeah, that happens. Nothing you can do about it. Thank you, Sonic. This time you actually went the right way. It's a miracle. Alright, so that's Sun Metal 3. Alright, so we're fine. Oh, wasn't paying attention. I saw him just like around the edge of the wall. He got stuck for a second. Oops, that's weird. So, after we're through the first boss section, we're essentially past the tutorial. I'm not going to bother to reset now. I'm just going to keep this. Because if we get an E rank, that's going to be funny. I want an E at least once. Because that'd just be funny. Also, for whatever reason here, you're jumping in this bobsled, it's actually faster. That's why you keep on seeing me jump. Stage looks so good. It's one of the easiest stages to actually run correctly on hardware. This is one of the very few stages in the game that if you're playing on the PlayStation 3 version, you actually see it go past 30 frames. Because this game does have an uncapped frame rate on the PlayStation, but good luck trying to see anything past a certain number of 20. Alright, here's where I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna get this. I'm gonna try. Got it. But at what cost? That does literally nothing. Okay, maybe this doesn't work in the way I hope. I need to land up there, I think. Because I hit a rainbow ring. If I hit the rainbow ring... Yeah, see, there's the book. I need to hit that dash pad. I have an idea. No, it does not work. Okay, so I had to see, could you do a turnaround there? If you could, that would have actually helped. So I might not be getting the book now, which is fine. But it looks like I'm so close, I would potentially get it, and that's what's gonna bug me. Yeah, okay, no more. I don't have any more boosts, I'll just go. I'll get the book later, because we need wall jump, and we have to be back here anyways. Hit the dash. No. I hate getting collectibles in this section because of that alone. I swear. Trying to get collectibles in this section is the equivalent of trying to do junk driving. Because you're all over the road. Yes, I don't actually do that. There you go. Trying to get that videotape is so stupid. So that should be it, because the last move medal is impossible to miss. It's right in front of the goal ring. And it's automated. Also, this robot hit me from downtown. Yep. He literally finished his attack animation, and I still got hit. So, in that straight path, that third robot in the back, he has the stupidest of hitboxes. It's, I swear, a good 20 feet wide. So, I'm always getting hit there. You have to veer around the robot, but not too far if you don't want to die. Ah, there it is. I'll let you hear this.
Sonic!
Every playthrough, you gotta get at least one E rank if you want to laugh. Wait, stop talking. Okay, now it worked. Okay, I was like, well, I couldn't see the A and B prompt because Chip was talking. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh, hang on, is that kid new? Yes, this kid wasn't here before. Yeah, so I love the fact that you fail in this game and get the worst rank. The composers actually made a whole different song of it. They just have bad band energy for whatever reason for E rank. I don't know why they did that. They don't do that in any other Sonic game. It's just Unleashed. But I love the fact they do that. I wish they would make bad rank songs for more games. The closest I can think of where they make different result screen music for the ranks is Shadow Generations, because there's different instrumentation depending on your rank. Yeah, that blue figure is me. I think that's everyone here. Oh, I got the sun medal again. Nice.
Found you, Sonic!
Hello.
Sonic, I've been looking for you forever.
Hey, let me go.
You're crazy if you think you can get away from Amy Rose and, who are you?
But you don't recognize me with all this hair, long arms, teeth, claws, and cleats?
That is
Ah, that's fair.
strange. I could have sworn it was him. Anyway, I'm
But
really
one time she
sorry.
mistakes Sonic for
See you
someone
later.
else, and yet Amy doesn't realize that was actually Sonic the whole time.
Well,
This was the gag for like the entire like late 90s, early
I mean,
2000s
I guess you
games.
are kinda,
This didn't
you know,
get dropped
kinda
until after
these guys.
Unleashed, actually. Because starting with Sonic Lost World, Amy's character was completely changed.
Oh,
Instead of being like a
I mean,
stalker fangirl,
don't
she's
worry.
just
Hey, you
more
only look
independent
really
woman.
scary, Sonic.
And that's probably for the
Inside, you're
better.
Same as ever. I guarantee it. Okay, Sonic, cheer up.
I think she was at her all-time
chocolate?
lowest in Sonic
Want some
06 when it
chocolate?
comes to that character attribute. Hey, it's Wintos. Chip, stop talking. I'm talking to my friend Wintos. Last time we're gonna be seeing Wintos for a bit too. I think the next time we see him is the final time that he does this little I gotta open up talking bit. And then from there we can buy stuff. I think the next continent he goes to is Shamar, which we don't get to for a while. Anyway, I gotta say this one. I'm gonna eat you! See ya. I had to do it. I just have to, man. It's just too good. I think that kind of screws things up, but I really don't care. It's just funny. Hey, how much ring do I have? I can buy the TV. I don't want to buy everything at once here, but I can only buy one thing at a time. TV's probably the worst. Bookshelf and the record player are the two that can help now. I think I can also see the people's names already. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on buying the other things for now because I don't have that much of my overall rings. And also get used to doing this. Every time you do anything major in Sonic Unleashed, talk to Professor Pickle, because every single time you have to. He tells you where to go next, and it actually opens up the continent's level for you to play next. In this case, we're going the Rooftop Run Night. It is technically active now, but the gates are closed. Talking to Pickle will get the gates opened. So that bookshelf in the back, that's kind of a big gold triangle, and then the record player, those are the two things I just bought. Now let me read the books and also play the records I've been collecting. So that'll be very important later for me to keep track of all the stuff I got. I can't get the TV yet though, which are all the cutscenes we've been seeing throughout the game. Funny enough, you have to unlock the cutscenes by collecting them in the levels, which I think is stupid. Other games don't do that. This one does. It's weird. I'm just gonna go on the stage. Don't even bother with the collectibles out here because a lot of them I can't really get right now. So let's just go in. Let me find this while it's loading. I only have 2 seconds to find it though. Here it is. Rooftop Act 1 Night. Immediately turn around and grab this. I don't think there's anything in here but like 10 rings. Come on, Sonic. You're so close. Get on the ledge. Hey! He did it. Oh, but I can't. I can't jump around the trigger normally. Oh, I always like jumping over those triggers so I don't have to fight the enemies. But I'm forced to. This is why getting my combat leveled up really would make this easier, but I can't do it. I'm so glad that we can turn off battle music for the stage, because this is one of my favorite night themes in the whole game. But you never got to hear it because of the constant battling. You only get to hear it in the clock tower part. It's a great song. Like, the night music in this game is fantastic. I just wish you could hear it under normal circumstances. But you never can if you're not playing a modded version of the game, essentially. Alright, let me look. Right now, I got number 1. So it's record, video. Okay, we're good. You know, in hindsight, not actually leveling up my strength is going to make getting Combo King a lot easier. Because this is going to blow up my combos. Because Combo King's insane. For reference, it says work on your combos. It doesn't tell you how many. I think in total you need 10,000 combos throughout the entire game. The game keeps an internal counter, but you never can see how many combos you actually have. So, yeah, it sucks to get Combo King. One of the worst achievements in this game. It's extremely grindy. With this challenge, I'm still not going to have enough combo by the time we beat the game. So, I'm making it a little bit easier for one achievement, but not as much as you think. Nice whiff. I love activating my unleash when someone's attacking me because the cutscene overlaps the attack, so you're fine. Definitely taking a lot longer to beat these stages without any strength. Like, this is pain. This is literal pain. Don't worry, Chip, I'm on it. Just let everyone else show up first. Fine. This is too graphic to show on camera, so hide the pots. Jeez, if you were playing with 3D, that would have freaked you out. Just throwing the robot right at the camera. Might as well just be a jump scare for 3D gaming. I actually knew someone who had a 3D TV. Speaking of that subject, I knew someone who had one. I don't know why they had one. They had a couple in their house. Like, well, why? Okay. They never used the 3D, so I was just wondering why. It's probably just because by the time they got it, 3D TVs were just already discounted heavily, because this was like a few years ago. But they didn't have any 3D glasses around, so like, you've never used the 3D. And I'm like, why'd you buy a 3D TV? You're never gonna use the feature. Why'd you have a 3D TV? I don't know, like 3D stuff in like the early 2010s was very much a gimmick. It really was. The only 3D that was kind of worth it was with the 3DS, and even that was still a gimmick. Some movies were pretty good watching in 3D. Like, the one that everyone knows the most is the Avatar stuff. Watching Avatar in theaters for 3D was why everyone decided, you know, let's get into 3D stuff. Because that kind of forced everyone in corporate to think that's a good idea, because of how successful that movie was in 3D. There we go. Just enough unleash, too, so I can get the extra slowdown here on the button prompts. Yeah, Sonic Generations advertises on the box if you're playing the PS3 version only. The PlayStation 3 was the only system that supported 3D gaming. 360 did not. And I seen that, I'm like, that sounds cool, but how would that actually work? And I know no one who's played that version with 3D on. Alright, I should be good. 5? Yeah, okay, I'm good. Enter that. Okay, hang on. I need to point out something really quick. I'm reading the guide that I'm following to keep track of the collectibles. Here's what they say about the next thing we're getting, which is a videotape. After the 4th checkpoint, go straight and enter that room to find a videotape. What's that room? There's a lot of those coming up because we have a lot of houses we can break into. So you gotta be a little more specific on that room. You could have set the first one in front of the gate. That would have made more sense. Yeah, like how long were 3D TVs even on the market? Like to my knowledge, I think I was only 5 years, maybe 6. They weren't long because no one wanted them. It's like it was a giant gimmick that was barely used. Like most media, if it supported 3D, it was like maybe 5% of media, if that. Like that's just being generous. 3D was supported by literally nothing. So it was a very big gimmick. Even like with the 3DS being the most popular version of 3D back in the early 2010s, after like the first 2 or 3 years, devs just gave up on 3D because no one was using it anymore. So they just kind of stopped putting 3D in their games. And by the time the new 2DS stuff came out, which didn't even support 3D, everyone just gave up. There was no longer any 3D, so it was just entirely a wasted thing by that point. Like, it was a cool gimmick, but it was a gimmick. Like, you did not use it for long. You turned on 3D once on something, used it for a little bit, thought, neat, and then turned it off. It was something you never really bothered with long term. No matter what we're talking about. Not even just gaming. It's like movies, too. A lot of score. I'm gonna be shocked if we actually do get the S because I'm doing a lot of critical attacking just to see, but something tells me my time bonus is gonna be crap. Time is not as big of a deal though in these stages, so it should be alright as long as I don't die, because then all this score just kind of goes in the crapper. I think there's a code in the Hedgehog Manager that allows you to keep score when you die, but that's just too cheap. Don't turn that on. I don't want to do that. I right here really enjoyed that combat sequence. Is that it? Yeah, that's it here. Okay, let's get out of here. Thankfully, a lot of the collectibles in the stage are pretty easy to find if you're just exploring, because there's not like a random collectible behind a wall that's obscured by the camera, if I remember correctly in the stage. A lot of the stuff is just in a building, or maybe a little bit off the beaten path. So it's not terribly hard to find a lot of stuff here. You just gotta be pretty observant and just explore everything. Nice! What's the point of the exploding box if it just hits a pillar? I think I just triggered this like the frame I was running out. Oh crap, hit the wrong button because my finger hit like 2 buttons at once again, my favorite. I think I activated the QTE when the guy was almost drained of my Unleashed. That's what I was trying to say. You know I'm not using it. Might as well grab the experience. That'll make my life easier later. Look at all those jumps down there. It'd be a shame if I skipped you. Before I go any further, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. So I got 7 and 5. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Just want to make sure it wasn't anything over here, right? Yeah, okay. Because I never take this path. There's no reason to. So some metal 8. Hang on. I think I actually missed something. I'm gonna be careful here. I gotta be extremely careful in this section because you go too far forward, and then the ground starts becoming bottomless pits for some stupid reason. So I can backtrack, but I gotta go extremely slow. That's why I'm doing all these weird grabs. Because I should be having another metal. Hang on, let me backtrack in my notes. I got Sun Metal 7, Moon Metal 5, Moon Metal 6. Inside the clock tower, it's floating behind a gear. You have to jump over a set of electrical beams, so it should be here. Oh, I see it. I see it. There we go. Yeah, that just blends in with the beams. There's why I couldn't see it. All right, we're good now. I don't want to miss that, because that would suck. Oh, still got the stutter. That stutter is engine stutter, by the way. This version of the game runs at a perfect 60 frames, but it still does stutter here and there. It's just how the game is coded. It's just loading in a bunch of stuff. There's the record. And it should just be a sun metal up here, and then that should be it. Yep, alright, cool. So the one last metal I need is right near the ending. And that's everything for the level. Cool, I didn't miss a single collectible. Might as well just get some extra criticals, because, you know, if I get an S from this stage on the first go, that'd be ideal, because I don't have to come back. I don't know if that is going to happen, but we'll find out. And that's it. Man, if he was a little bit closer to the wall, I would have spawned on top of the key. Or key would have spawned on me. There you go. You only need 300k for this, so I went over by 100k. And I got it with enemy score alone, so I think I was guaranteed an S. Alright, let's just do a fact check real quick. So, record 38. There it is. Videotape 13. Artbook 28. Videotape 7. Record 22. And record 23. That's it. Man, to think I can get so much combat right now if I actually leveled. Also, here, Sonic, have this camera. Now go use it.
Check it out! Yes, this is so much fun. I love it.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Ooh, look at that! I really know how to dance. Come on, babe. Let's dance the night away. Yes, this is so much fun.
Whoa, is there some kind of party going on?
No, something's not right here.
Like the whole town is just engulfed in all these spirits, but yet going forward, it's going to be a handful of people here and there
It's a carnival
in
of
these
creeps
worlds
out there.
that are possessed. This is like the one time it's like 6 people. And here's your battle music. I told you we're going to still experience battle music in this. So, when you're doing these exorcism missions, it seems like they were never coded for, like, not battle music, so that just plays it regardless. So I'm only gonna do this one. We have to do the exorcisms for 100%, but I'm only gonna do this one for my level 1 stuff. And the reason why is just because, simply put, this is gonna be super tedious if I do it with level 1 everything. I'm only doing the stages for level 1. I'm doing that just to spice up the story run. Legit. Yeah, fun fact, that's the only required exorcism to do in the entire game. You don't have to do any more than that. And in the Wii version, there's literally none of those missions. This is the only one in the game you do an exorcism front, and it's just a quick time event cutscene. That's it.
Wait up!
Just now. Was that Sonic?
Ah, that should calm things down a bit around here. Chalk another one up for Sonic.
You know Sonic?
Of course. He was here just a moment ago.
Tell me what's happened to him. Please, tell me everything you know.
I'll happily explain everything over a plate of cucumber sandwiches.
Wow, that was cool. Here, have this camera again. Also, that camera flash is kind of stupid. We need to recharge it every once in a while, which is... yeah, it's not great. I think I'll use this time, though, to demonstrate something really interesting about this game. So, I'm going to turn it to day really quick. I'm going to turn off my Xbox controller and hook up a PlayStation controller for this. Okay, there you go. So now you see the button prompt change. Also, we're going to do something kind of weird here, so bear with me for a second. There you go. No, do widescreen. I'm gonna keep it widescreen. So I'm showing my desktop now for a reason. So look at the icon for the game. It is Sonic right now. And if I look at my controller, it's dying. Okay, that's supposed to be blue. It's not normally red. That's a first. All right. Well, I don't know if it's gonna change, but I just charged this. Why is it red? God, lithium batteries are definitely a thing. Okay, now it's changed. I don't know what that was about. So there you go. It's blue right now. That was a first. So when you're playing the PC version of Sonic Unleashed, it does support the light bar and the touch bar for a DualShock 4 or a DualSense controller, so PS5 controller. So I'm gonna hit wait until night and pay attention to the icon of the game, which is down here for reference sake on the far right of my desktop. I'll even like put the mouse near it. So it's right next to the mouse cursor. And then I'll hold the controller up. So watch the color of the controller and watch the icon. Now my controller turned to purple. And the icon did not update. Wow, okay. You call me a liar, huh? It's supposed to change. Don't know why it didn't. Well, I'll at least show this part. This is the touchpad stuff I was talking about. Let me go to a different continent really quick, because that icon should be changing. I've had weird issues with the icon not changing, so I'm actually... There it goes. Kind of. The header changed, but not the actual icon. I don't know why. It's not pinned, so it's supposed to be changing. But yeah, there it is. It's changed to a werehog. Let me change my time of day transition to PlayStation and just do a quick day to night. I don't know why the icon's not changing, but you can kind of see it. It'd be easy if you can see it on my... There it is! There it goes! So, down here, it actually changed to the werehog symbol. Let me get a magnifier going. There you go. Nice werehog down there. And if I change the time of day, it's back to Sonic. Yeah, that's a really cool little detail for this version of the game that they didn't need to do, but they did that. That nice little attention to detail is always appreciated. I guess while I'm here, I'll just play the rest of this with the PlayStation controller, so... Ooh. You can spin the planet so fast by doing this, it's kind of nauseating, actually. It's a little unwieldy. Oh, that's right, I didn't talk to Pickle. My bad! Kind of a problem with this game's formatting. Don't talk to Professor, you just flat out can't go anywhere. Kids are planning something. Moving on. Amy, that's insensitive. That thing? How rude. I'm still me on the inside. And then during the day, same on the outside.
Sonic!
Alright, so now he's telling me where I can go next. Thank you. Now we can go to Chun-nan. My favorite continent of the game for all the wrong reasons. We'll talk about that at a later date. We might use one of my reasons tonight, though, with the rings, but I'll get into it when it happens. Because I'm probably, I think for how things are going, I'm going to go into Chun-nan, and I'm going to go at least through the boss. I'll decide if I want to do the day stage, or hold that off for next session. We'll see how long the night stuff takes. There you go. Now Chun-nan's active. Don't go here at day. It's gotta be night. Alright, metal down there. Metal's over here. And we're good. Hey, Windows. I forgot he actually comes here, too. It's because I growled at him he's here. Normally he's not in Chun-nan right now. Also, a little pet peeve. I don't like the blue text for the Chow, because it's kind of hard to read. I can barely read what that Chow's saying. Alright, there you go. So I actually made a friend. Now he's not super upset at me. This kid's always hungry from what I remember in the story. So apparently there's a missing treasure and a missing grandpa. Should probably go find both. I gotta talk to Lynn here to actually know what's going on. Because there's a dude blocking the gate right now. He won't let anyone through, but Lynn will say, yeah, that's fine, go ahead. I love also when she's happy. Like that stupid dance, it just always gets me. She's very energetic. Alright, leave it to me. I'm not gonna ask about the treasure. The treasure is just a little orb that we actually need to use to open up the temple. So, it's important, but she doesn't really tell us too much about the treasure, because no one really knows exactly what it does. Alright, so now let's focus on the collectibles. There's our next stage. I'll get to that in a minute. Videotape. Book. Then up here is a medal. Nothing over here. There is another collectible up there. I don't know if I can get that T right now. That's the only question. I might be able to by using one of these poles. I don't know if it launched me to the right spot though. We'll see. So that's pick me up. Then there's this. Please, camera, please stop. Can I stand on that building? Well, I guess not. Alright, so I can't go up there. Okay, so I need air boost to get the other T. I'm not too worried about that. Videotape. Videotape. I don't know why. This says videotape question mark, but then it says exactly what these are. That's kind of weird. Is it this behind the same rock? No, I got that one. Lower section underneath Dragon Road Act 1 Gaia Gate. So that means over here. Yeah, okay, I see it. That's the other videotape. So I can't get that yet because that's Daytime Sonic. You know, I'm actually going to break pattern here. I'm going to go get the stuff in day. I also forgot to change that back from the PlayStation cutscene to the Xbox one. Oh yeah, I don't have wall jumping yet. That's right. It's like, you ain't going up there. I'm ready. I think the cutscene was playing there for a second, which is why I fell. I don't know. Let's see if I get close, because I'm surprised I can land on this ledge. No, okay, it just wants to focus on it. Go drown, Sonic. Oops. I have more than enough lives at this point, doesn't matter. There's the cutscene I was expecting. Nice, give me this. That's videotape 14. Camera, please. Nope, okay. I think I know another way to get that. I just can't get air shoes, that's it. By the way, you can skip air shoes by doing what I just did. That gets you over to this level. No problem. Air shoes are an optional upgrade, technically, when you really break it down. Alright, so I just need the sun medal. And I'll come back for air shoes later. For obvious reasons. Oh, no, never mind. Here we are. I got him. Well, I'm supposed to get that yet. Alright, sure. Hey, I can air boost now. Neat. Let's see. I think I'm good, though, because that's all the medals. Yes. I got the 2 videotapes. I got the pick-me-up and yellow tea. And I got the art book, air shoes. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Now let's break the economy. So, for whatever reason, you boost in these rings, and now they're just infinite. But it gets better. Give it a second. Now come back. Boost in the rings again, and now you just stack rings on rings. I'm getting more now. Let them come back. Boost. Do it again. And just rinse and repeat until you're rich. I'm not going to be doing this for terribly long. I'm going to just stack a couple rings and grab some stuff while I'm here. But I'm not going to go overboard for right now, because I do need to grind rings for a lot of the purchases I need to make. But right now, I'm mainly just going to try to focus on getting the TV, so I can keep track of all the things I've been getting in levels. But yes, this is how we can flood the economy. It's extremely easy to do this. Just boost in some rings, grab rings, infinitely, wait for more. Takes a second. Boost in the rings, grab some rings infinitely, boost in the more, and rinse and repeat until you have enough money for the entire video game. So, yeah, we never have to worry about rings. This is easier, in my opinion, than doing the Wintos trick, which is essentially just you buy stuff from Wintos and then sell it back to him at a lower rate than what he's supposed to. So, I could buy something for like 10 rings and then sell it for like 100. And there's Ringleader. Easy. That's an easy achievement. We would have got a couple stages later, so this is just a little bit faster. So I think I'm just going to go until I get over 10k rings, which won't be that much longer. Actually, I'll just continue getting the rings from here. And there you go. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna ignore you, Chip. I'm gonna go back really quick just to save my rings. If you fall in the water, it doesn't save the rings, so going back to the hub fixes that problem. There you go. Now let's do the night stage. Kind of cool to know I don't even need wall jump to actually get the air boost. So if I play my cards right, wall jump could also be an optional upgrade, because I don't think there's any level that requires you to use the wall jump to actually progress, because there's alternate paths or springs. But I need them for 100%, so I gotta grab it. Thankfully, it's extremely easy to get a lot of the collectibles here. I'm just gonna focus on that. I'm not even gonna bother fighting a lot of enemies. I have an enemy gauntlet coming out. There we go. So I have to fight the enemies here. No way around it. And this gives me a record and a moon medal. Oh, also, I'm just thinking about it. This is my first instance of fighting bees. Oh, I'm gonna hate it. I normally have combos to make the bees easier to fight, and I don't have those. Just doing the dash Y combo is good enough to fight a bee, which is just a dash claw attack. I don't have that. Nice, just gonna dunk him in the water real quick, flip through the wall, you know, as you do. At least it auto-corrects me back in bounds, because I've been really mad if I was stuck in the wall. One time I don't want to clip out of bounds game, thank you. Oh, here we go again. I just love how he slides back in bounds, it's so stupid. Oh, here we go, here are the bees. How did I get that? It looked like I was out of time when I got the button pressed. Alright, these bees aren't terribly bad right now. That's good. My memory serves, the other bees are worse, the red ones. There's two different tiers of these enemies, and the red bees are just terrible. Also, pause buffering is so hard to do on a PS4 or PS5 controller because of how small the start button is for these games, because it's the options button. Like, hitting this tiny little button? Yeah, it's pretty terrible. I've always hated it. Like, I love the PS4 controller and the PS5 controller by extension, because it's the same thing but bigger. They're great controllers, but the problem is just the buttons are a little too small for start and select. Which is why they just use the touchpad for essentially select button for a lot of games. You just touch the giant button in the middle controller. That's fine. But pressing the options button for start is terrible. It's just so small. I want to grab another one. Come on. There you go. There, finally. Section takes forever with level 1 combat and strength. So give me record, give me the medal. And that's literally all we're here for. This whole section's optional. Off screen? Yeah, let's go. I got the instant barrier. If the enemy is off screen when it dies, it just sometimes just poofs. Which is great, because then I don't have to wait for the enemy to die to leave. Alright, so I'm at 7. Alright, so it's after Movement 3 I gotta worry about art. Oh, this jump's gonna suck. I just realized the problem here. Oh. Okay, good. We made it. I hate this jump without having combat. I was afraid I was gonna just dunk myself in the water. Like, this section's just nerve-wracking. Ah, here's the red bees I was talking about from before. These things are horrible to fight. So thankfully, I can take the upper path here, because down below is just nothing but combat, which is just a waste. So if I go up here, then I'm good. And if I can skip this trigger, that'd be very, very ideal. Yeah, let's go. I skipped the trigger for all the things to load. But thankfully, it loads the collectibles. There's a bunch of fire hazards here, enemies, and then some saw blades near the end. I just skipped all that. Oh, but I just thought of something. Can I get around this invisible wall that just randomly appears? No, I can't. Okay. So much for that. I forgot. Near the end, it's like, wait a minute. For whatever reason, when you do that little skip, there's an invisible wall at the end of the dragon head. So I just killed myself for no good reason there. Should have just went around the normal way. I'm gonna have to do it now. So we're not getting an S, that's a guaranteed nail. I might get an A at tops, but I can't get an S anymore. They will be coming back here. There, now there's no more invisible wall. Okay, I think we're good. I'll just read over the rest of the collectibles. And no, we don't have anything left to get. So it's just one more sun and one more moon medal, which are right here. Yep, as I thought. Because the death alone cost me the S, and I was... how far away? Let me see. Wow. Actually, if I focus a little bit more near the end on just critical attacks, I could have had it. Because the S here is 300k. I'm at a little over 250k. I could have had it. Oh well. Again, we'll be back. It's not a big deal. So I'm looking for, let's see, record 25, art book 34, record 24, videotape 11. That is it. All right, cool. Now this is going to be interesting. Our very first boss is a werehog, which I hit like a wet noodle. I have no power. And that's going to make the boss fights drag a bit. So I don't think we're getting anything higher than an A at best for a lot of these fights. It's fight 1 and 2 I'm worried about. Fight 3, it's nothing. Fight 4 is bad for level 1. That's how we're breaking it down. This is the first fight. There we go. Okay. There's a second health bar. If I was strong enough, I can actually skip this health bar, go straight to health bar 3, but sadly that's not the case here. Sonic, why'd you throw that thing nowhere near the Phoenix? Alright, I'm missing one sun medal. I think I know which one it is. Yeah, here it is. Over there. I see it. Just in time. Yeah, you can see why I was glad I hit the Phoenix when I did, because the projectiles would have broke all my pots. Alright, one more hit for this quick time. Get him out of here. Now one more wave. Gotta find a water jug though. Dude, I swear, sometimes that might hit, and most of the time it doesn't. There we go. All right, go ahead and land. Where are we going? Left? Good for me. Thank you, shield canceling behind you. That makes this level 1 challenge a little less painful. And that's the first boss's Werewolf.
Strike 3, monster! That's enough out of you! Oh, yeah!
How is that still an S? That time sucks, man. 3 minutes. I forgot how generous this one is. It's probably just go under 5 minutes and you might have enough time bonus, because there's no rings here. So it's literally just time. Actually, no, we just barely got it. It's 80K. And I got 87K, so 3 minutes 30 is probably the cutoff. It's still kind of generous, given how I have no strength.
Yes, thank you.
You know, actually thinking of the pace of the game now, I was going to end it after this section, but I have 2 day stages back to back. It's Chun-nan Day and Rooftop Run Day. So I think I'll just do those. And it's a boss fight. So we can end it after we're done in Spagonia. That'll be fine. I don't need wall jump for Chun-nan, so I just come immediately back. Unfortunately, I do think I still have to go talk to Pickle for the stage to unlock, sadly. Which is annoying. So I think for this point forward, I'm just going to master everything he says. Because it's just, hey, you did good. Now go here. Okay, anything else? And that's basically his dialogue going forward.
The moment the temple lit up, the beast woke up. It appears he's come back to his senses.
I see. I'll bet your job is to guard the Chaos Emerald.
I forgot when Sonic gets hit there, he's like, I bet your job was... He actually stutters because of Chip hitting him. I love that attention to detail.
Well, I'm glad you're back. Want some chocolate?
So I got my notes up for the next 2 stages. We're good. Yes, this is the only other character in the whole game that takes Chip's chocolate. And I think the bird can't eat it because it probably dies if it consumes chocolate. So, Chip, you made a mistake there if that's the case. This is the only boss we fight in the whole game, mind you, that apparently was a good guy. But the dark energy from Dark Gaia just corrupts the Phoenix. Because no other boss we fight does that. That's a nice looking sandwich.
What's the progress on the Dark Gaia?
Seriously, that thing's amazing. And he couldn't give Pickle a decent thing. Like, that sandwich is perfect. It's one of the best consumables in the whole game. That's a hero sandwich. 450 experience. Yeah, he couldn't give one of those to Professor Pickle, and he has, like, plenty. Come on.
Go to the trouble of waking that Dark Gaia thing up. and it causes me nothing but delays.
Dark Gaia had yet to reach maturity within the planet's core, ergo it was still incomplete at the time of its awakening, ergo it was unable to sustain its own weight upon its release.
This cutscene also
Around the world.
coins the name Ergo for this robot. This little robot's the precursor to Orbot going forward. I can't remember what its name is. It's like EGS SAS or something like that. It's like, I think it's codenamed as SAS, which is hilarious if that's the case. But everyone just nicknamed this robot Ergo because of this cutscene, because he says Ergo all the time. I'm glad this robot evolved from this thing to what we have now with Orbot, because Orbot has way more personality. Plus the generic robot voice I didn't really click with.
Of your hasty actions.
Quiet, you junk heap! That was all part of my plan, part of the big picture. Where's the fun in having my plans succeed without any challenge?
This whole exchange also is just a translation of, oops, I forgot Sonic had the Chaos Emeralds. I didn't mean for him to keep them. Because Eggman's trying to spin it as a good thing. Yeah, what's the part in your plans working out if you don't have a challenge? You know, I can agree with doing this whole level 1 thing.
Preparations are nearly complete.
Same energy.
That'll take care of Sonic for now, which leaves the problem of Dark Gaia. It'd be difficult to collect every piece scattered all across the world.
Searching conventional wisdom banks for topical advice. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Slow and steady wins the race. Nobody likes a whiner.
Isn't there a more efficient way? Some way to, well, I don't know, gather them all up at once. Wait, that's it, of course!
He has a brilliant enough idea, which we won't be seeing until the ending.
With this,
I'm assuming this was just him thinking, I'll just let Sonic do all the work, and I'm gonna make this robot to kill him later. That's just his shtick. Alright, Brenda, we're gonna ignore her at this point, because, realistically speaking, she's not gonna help me right now. Hi, Don Faccio. Bye, Don Faccio. It's not even him, it's just one of his lackeys. Anyone else here I have not seen? I think that's all the villagers. I'm not gonna shop here at Wings Emporium right now. I just wanted to put him in my map too. Alright, so let's go back over here. Spagonia. I gotta talk to Pickle just to unlock the stage back in Chun-nan, so we gotta go right back. It's kind of an annoying part of the game, but it is what it is. It's a good thing I'm playing this game in a super fast solid state drive because, man, original game hard drive loading time on the old consoles, this took forever. Also, fun fact. Let me see if we can find it. Yep, there it is. There's just nothing here, and yet I'm standing on nothing. I think this was supposed to be a rock. Then they later removed it for this hub, but they didn't get rid of the collision, so you're just standing on nothing. Sure. Oops. Oh, hey. One of the people from the other continents are here now. So that's a thing we'll see. A lot of people now that the planet's starting to get connected again will start traveling the world. So now we got some people here from Mazuri. Thankfully, I don't really need to talk to them because I've already talked to them in the respective continents. It's just you. It's rude. Also, these two are here. I gotta talk to these two. It's just because of the wife. She's thrilled beyond words. Also, she still can't talk. She has... I don't even remember. Does she even find her dentures in this whole adventure? You gotta rename this game from World Adventure to Finding Granny's Dentures. Oh, I just remembered. I don't have the wall jump, so I can't get to the day stage. Alright, fine. I'm doing it my way. Because I just remembered I don't have jump. Well, I missed. Take two. It's a good thing I learned how to do the air boostless strat to get in this stage, because now it's unironically helping me. You're supposed to get the wall jump before coming here. The game kind of wants you to do the rooftop run stage first, and then come back to Chun-nan. But I'd rather do it the other way. Because then I don't have to leave Spagonia at all. I can just do everything at once. Although, if I remember correctly, I still have to talk to Pickle just to do the boss in that area, which is kind of stupid. I like how I made this first try to demonstrate, and now to get it for real, I'm missing every jump. I'm barely off, so I gotta get a little closer to the ledge before I jump. Dude, how did I demonstrate this first try easily? This is not a hard jump. I'm just mad at myself now. How do you go back to Spagonia and get the wall jump? No, I don't want to. I'm already here. I don't want to leave. I'm in a continent. I don't want to leave. But would it be smarter to leave? Yes, actually. It would be. I'm just going to do it with some air boost. And I still screw it up. Impressive. In hindsight, I should have got me the stupid wall jump. I really shouldn't have just been ignorant. It'd be fine. He says in his head as he misses every time he's trying to do this jump after he got a first try earlier. Now he's mad. There. Finally. First try.
Here we go! Go!
Nice camera. What the heck is that about? Thank you. I was worried I was gonna miss that. I hate that move metal so much. It's the hardest metal for me to get in this stage. Alright, so I'm gonna skip these boost pads on purpose so that I can jump off of this loop, because it's the easiest way I can get to this dragon head. I swear, doing it normally sucks. Alright, stop here, because someone decided to put a medal in this section. You cruel man. Or woman, I don't know who made this, but you're cruel. Alright, what's next? After this is a record. Let's see. I know on the water is a medal. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's like over here. Little awkward to get, but I got it. Dude, I hate getting this medal. You always run right past it if you get the booster. Having Lightspeed Dash for this is just so much better, but I don't have that. That's not until much later. Before we go any further, that was 6? Okay, yeah, I'm good. I know where the next set of things are, and it's like a choice. I gotta go one way or the other. And I did not mean to do that. That's actually kind of bad. I can go backwards. $3D? Yes. Okay. Well, I wasn't supposed to do that, so I just got 3D and 2D. Alright. It's one way to get in this. That's a record, and I got my sun medal. That's number 2. Yeah, you're only supposed to get one or the other, so I definitely screw with the game. You can tell because, whoa boy, doesn't know where to put me. Yep, that's fun. Now I can show this now. Okay, maybe not. They don't let me. All right, you know what? I'm taking the L on purpose. I forgot there's a booster there, because of course there is. Okay, couldn't see where I'm going. I got a really bad clip out. I just wanted to show this because why not at this point? Ooh, actually don't have enough boost. I'll do it one more time, then I'm just gonna do this normally. But yeah, for whatever reason right here, the section of the wall, if you boost through it, it just pushes Sonic through the wall. So you got a lot of incline here, and then for whatever reason, wall just doesn't exist if you boost. And from here, you can just grab this pulley. There's that. It's kind of a interesting thing. Nice, got it. I missed it. So instead of trying to platform, I just tried to go straight to the level. But yeah, it didn't work. So what were we at? 3 and 7? Yeah, alright, we got everything. So we're done. Neat. Okay, okay. That's a first. I didn't even know you can't get enough height from a jump sometimes to not make the spring. Great. Easy way to die, Sonic. We're definitely getting E-Reg now, so you're gonna hear your favorite theme again. Again, we'll be back here later, because it's much easier to go through the stage with everything, and not just, like, a fraction of your stats. So yeah, for whatever reason, they put a spring here, so you can get up in this section, which is neat, but it kind of leads to a side effect. Yo, what up? How you doing? Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to see this yet. The chaser robot's just chilling. You know what? Let me go in the game window. There you go. So I could just put up like a thumbs up or like a peace sign or something. Yeah, this would be screenshot material right here. They walk far enough forward and then chaser section actually starts. Alright, here we go. Can't wait for this to be an E rank. As an E. Every time. Even, like, we're not gonna hear the whole thing, obviously, but I just gotta at least let that play until, like, 30 seconds in or something. It's just, every time, man. Every time that song gets me. Alright, so now let's go in to Rooftop Run Day. I'm not gonna worry about the collectibles here just yet, as weird as that sounds, but that's because Rooftop Run's levels in the overworld are so segmented. So I'll get these later. I don't want to spend too much longer in this area. So I'm gonna do something kind of interesting. For one, let's get the wall jump now so I don't forget it again. Because I will. This is gonna look weird. I'm just gonna ignore all the stuff. I just want wall jump shoes. So now I can wall jump, which will allow me to actually explore these levels correctly. So I'm not gonna go around as the game intends for me to. I'm just gonna jump up here. And then just boost into the red ring. And there you go. We're at Rooftop Run Day. The stage has 2 art books, videotape, and a record. Now, I remember in the beginning here, there's like a couple medals that are like right out of your camera's range, so very easy to miss. Here's one of them. There's the other one. I literally saw it at the speed of sound. Let me make sure. 1-1. Blue metal 2, it's on the way, then wall jump. Okay. So I'm getting another move medal. Apparently it's just on the way. Should be a little more exact with that in the notes. I know which one they're talking about. That's the one. I'm trying to think. Isn't there like one collectible I need? No, I don't. Okay. I was gonna say, isn't there like one collectible I need to have Lightspeed Dash? But no. This section I know sucks. Like this one is bad for collectibles. There's a videotape and a moon medal in this skydiving section. So I need to be super careful not to miss those. So I'm barely going to hold down the square button here. Alright, we're good. Those ones suck to get, so got them out of the way. Idiot. I saw that robot run the wall. Like this section, it's just pretty easy to destroy them. Because they destroyed themselves. Nope. Sorry, speedrun brain took over there for a second. There's a random invisible wall you can just wall climb on for whatever weird reason. And that lets you skip a good chunk of this level. I don't want to do that. That's a little too broken. I'm at 5. Okay, so I just need 2 more moon medals and an art book. And it seems like everything is past the clock tower section, so I'm good. Actually, I could have done that skip, wouldn't have mattered. Because I don't have Lightspeed Dash, I have to go this path. I don't like going this bottom path, really. It's just very slow. And to go on the top path puts you right here, so you're really not skipping much. But it's a major time save. Alright, square, X, and well, circle, X, square. Sorry, I'm just used to that being B-A-X on Xbox controller. Different to play on the PlayStation controller for once. I mainly just don't like playing this nowadays with this controller because of the option button being so small. Alright, hang on. Where's the book? From there, head left. Okay, so I gotta go this way. Not that far left. Dude, this is so awkward. I gotta go really, really specifically left. There. That's why. That's so out of the way. Alright, and then the last one, I know where it is. Okay, we're good. Nope. Okay, maybe we're not so good. I have a backup. I have an idea. Thanks. Alright, this is my backup. Ah. Can someone explain how I missed that on a quick time event? I love having this spawn in my body. It's great. He's going right through it! Like, dude! Ow! Alright, back up for the backup, because apparently the first backup doesn't work. Thank you. You idiot. And I could have just got it normally anyways. Alright, whatever. Dude, I literally had no time to dodge that. That was the meanest set of lasers I've seen in a long time. That was very loud. Holy crap. This is going to be a terrible score. So I'm going to get like a C at highest. It's not going to be an E this time because there's so much enemy score at the end and rings. It's going to be higher than what the game would expect for an E. I don't even know it's possible to get an E in this stage because just all the score at the ending. Yeah, it's a D. Like I said, I don't think it's possible to get an E here because it's just so loaded in the ending for score. Alright, so we got Art Book 3, Videotape 3, Record 8, and Art Book 58. Alright, that's it. We've been doing good on collectibles so far. The only stuff we've missed are the things we literally cannot get because we needed other abilities. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hold off for a second. I was gonna buy stuff, but I'm gonna hold off. Do it here in a second. Hey, Sonic, go fight the boss. Alright, that's it, bye. What was the point of me coming back here? For that conversation, of all things. Alright, so I'm just gonna buy all of the collectible stuff here and the souvenirs. I can't buy all the food right now. I'm just gonna hold off on food. Because I want to buy 99 of everything. So I'll be back to Chun-nan to flood the economy later. I'll just say that much. I don't remember if I talked to the girl here specifically. I know I talked to this dude. Oh, young love. Okay, maybe not so much after that comment. Get the idea. It's already insane. Like, our first session, we're going to be ending with 80 moon medals? That's insane. We already have enough to get into the final night stage tomorrow night. That is insane. I don't remember where all the medals are on this one, so I might miss some here and there and have to do an extra lap. I hope not. Once I get in the 2D section of this, it's just impossible to get medals too. Hey, this one's kind of annoying for medal collection. It's my least favorite day boss. Nope, there it is. Thank you. I appreciate going 2D. I was literally just complaining about this. Dude, he ran literally right through it. Come on, Sonic. Sonic, I gotta do another lap. Just for 2. Ah, I didn't have enough boost. Honestly, that doesn't matter because I gotta do more laps than I was anticipating. I don't want to hit him because I need those medals. If I hit this guy right now, I end the fight. Well, it's not. I just hate how he's so slow. No! I didn't want to do that yet. I didn't think that would be enough. Well, on the plus side, I keep the medals, so I don't have to do some medal hunting anymore. Yeah, if you quit a stage, you keep the collectibles, so all the consumable things like the art book, videotape, stuff like that, and you keep all the medals. But you have to save the game to actually keep. So go like the Opal or something to force the save. Okay, so I'm just missing one moon? I don't know where that moon is, 'cause I don't remember seeing it. It's probably near the end of this lap.
Proceeding to combat mode level 3. Commencing all-out attack now.
Where's the moon? Hello? I would have seen it by now. I didn't see it at all. Yep, I looped. Trying to see. Left, middle, middle. I don't think I got one of the ones in the middle. The laps on this are weird because of the 2D. That's why I'm probably missing one. I'm forcing a death on purpose there, because I don't know which one I missed. It has to be a left one, then. Boosting some barrels to grab Momental 2. I don't think I got the barrel one, so that has to be it. So I just stick to left and boost. There it is. It wasn't even in a barrel. It was in a pot. All right. Well, thanks, boss. All right. Now I'll just end the fight.
Proceeding to combat mode level 3. Commencing all-out attack now.
See, when you're not trying to find a random metal in a barrel, which was very a pot, this boss is not hard. The same thing as Mazuri boss. Just keep on boosting, it's dead in an instant. And that's an S.
Beautiful.
Didn't take any damage. Ring bone is good. Time bonus is fine. Yeah, I'm good. And with that, that puts us halfway through the story. Because once we go to Shamar, to me, that's halfway. So I'm just going to go to Shamar, and as soon as we're there, we'll end it for tonight. That's a lot of progress. And mind you, we're only missing 2 collectibles so far in stages, which I'll go back once we need to go through the other stages, the extra acts. So I'll hold off on getting those remaining collectibles now. And we're good on medals. Alright, so at this point, let's go talk to Professor Pickle, and that will trigger the next major continent, because he actually moves at this point. Like, hey, Sonic, you did it! Great! Go to Halaska. Oh, no, that's right. We do Halaska first, which is the night stage, and then the boss. Then we move continents, because we have to restore the Halaska continent first, and then he moves. I'm getting ahead of myself. So we're right before the halfway mark. That's what we're doing. Okay. So these are all the cutscenes we unlocked so far. So we can see we're missing a lot of them. Like, the way you collect these in the stage is very segmented. It's really kind of annoying. Oh, sorry. Not cutscenes. These are soundtracks. As you can tell, I'm tired. So that's why I'm ending it after this. These are the more broken up cutscenes, which I know which one I missed here. We need wall jump for it. So yeah, these are, like I said, very broken up. These are what we're collecting in the stages. And then these are the art books that we're getting, which are concept art pieces. They're very scattered. Thankfully, the game does tell you what you're looking at. So if I don't know which one we're missing, I just open up the entries and see which ones we're skipping. So thankfully, if I miss something, it's not the hardest thing to find. And then directory is kind of in the same boat. You look at a people entry here, and thankfully it skips over the ones you haven't talked to yet. So it's easy to figure out what people you're missing. And bestiary, just, yeah, you get this naturally. Because we gotta fight everything. So there's not a single beast we're not gonna run into in this playthrough. That is just a guarantee. Hello, sir. I don't think David was here before. I think that's a new character for us. Oh, is this one of our first side quests? No, never mind. I was gonna say. It's like, I'm not doing one of those now, buddy. I'm sorry. Alright, cool. Well, I just want to check really quick. Did I actually get all those medals in the boss fight? 'Cause that was very scattered. Thankfully, I can just load up something like this and it'll tell me. So, 2, 2, 3, 3. Perfect. We did get everything. Alright, cool. Well, next we have to go up here, to Lolska, but again, I think that's a good stopping point. So, that's going to conclude tonight's session of our 100% journey here in Sonic Unleashed, but it's only the first half of our Sonic Unleashed journey. Because the other half, with the standard F version, or as everyone coins it, Sonic Unleashed, that's going to be happening on Thursday. We're going to be starting up that said game, which is similar to this in story, but vastly different in levels and collectibles. I never fully played that version before, so it's going to be a very interesting experience, and hopefully it'll be an experience that we'll get some good laughs out of. And I'll have a greater appreciation. I really like the Wii version, but I might have a better appreciation for the Wii version when we're done. But that's going to do it. Only other thing I want to mention is on the YouTube channel. I'm going to just post this into the chats. I made a channel update that came out earlier in the week. Go check out that video, as I'm just kind of talking about some stuff regarding what you can expect in the next coming weeks. The TLDR is we're mainly focusing on the streams. So we're going to be streaming Tuesday and Thursdays with the Sonic Unleashed stuff, at least for the foreseeable future. Then from there, it gives me some extra time to work on videos because I have a series lined up. It's just I need to get some work done on it. It's going to take some time. But yeah, other than that, the big thing is also I want to change some of the presentation for videos going forward, mainly titling, because it's kind of a thing I want to do to grow on YouTube. I want to make my videos a little bit easier for the search algorithm, so I'm going to just remove the Let's Play name in the Let's Play videos going forward, which everyone else I've seen doing this hobby still, or this format of videos, have done years ago. I'm one of the last holdouts, so I want to try it and see how it works out for just overall viewer sake. So with that said, that's my big thing in the update. If you want to learn more, watch the video. But that's going to do it for tonight's session of Sonic Unleashed. Again, we'll be back for this version of Sonic Unleashed, the HD version, next Tuesday. The standard F version, Sonic Unleashed, we're going to be playing that on Thursday. So if you want more Unleashed action, come back on Thursday for that. But we'll be back on Twitch tomorrow for Mario and Luigi Brothership. This week is the first week where I'm trying out this new streaming schedule, streaming 3 days a week. I went a little bit longer than I was planning for tonight, but that's just because I wanted to play more Sonic Unleashed. So normally I'm going to try to shoot for around 3 hours. 4 hours my limit. I'm going to hard cut it off at 4 hours for right now going forward. That way it gives me some more time to actually work on stuff, but also my energy starts tapping out after 4 hours, and it really starts to show. So that's going to do it. That's enough rambling for me. We're out for tonight. thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you back on Twitch tomorrow on Wednesday for more Mario Luigi Brothership. Take care and have a good night, everybody.